It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what?
Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear.
Just dropping by to let you know we still have no idea what's going on, and most of us are just making it up as we go. So, good luck with all that and stuff. Okay, bye.
Some people need to help somebody when the edge of surrender's inside. Don't you After these messages, we'll be right back.
Don't give me that soda, the same old cola. I want a rock and roller. I want a Shasta. I want to taste pizzazz, all the great taste Shasta has. I want a bar, I want a Shasta. I want a thrill, I want a wow, I want it all, I want it now. I want a bar, I want a Shasta.
What girl's gonna go for me with a body like this?
Hang in there, Tom. I'm you 2 years from now, because you're drinking milk and working out.
Well, I'm not changing so far.
But milk's at work inside you.
Oh, yeah?
And tomorrow the difference can show. All that protein for muscle and calcium for bones.
But I'm still a skinny bench warmer.
Hey, if the sight of yourself at 18 doesn't convince you, Tom, listen to your senior year girlfriend.
Hi, Tom. I'm waiting.
Milk, it does a body good.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
I just know we found something so wild of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground when you say you like.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
On BF Live. You know we vibing. Oh, in the midday. You know we vibing. We're the best chat family. And the greatest panel of friends, and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
It's Monday, folks. Are you ready? It doesn't matter if you're ready or not. Monday's coming anyway, but it's not any Monday here on BF Live The Vibe. You guys know what it is. My real ones know what it is. Let's go. It is the Monday The Vibe 420 show, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We're going to jump in like everybody else and do 420. We got some 420 heads on this show. And I know I got some bros backstage. I got people in the chat. We're going to hang out and have fun and positive vibes. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Yes, Terry Nee, Ozzy's no longer with us. Welcome to Monday, everyone, and welcome to the Vibe Stream Show 522. But everybody knows today is really 420. We're going to smoke. We'll talk about smoking. We'll talk to our friends that want to talk about smoking and all that stuff. We're going to hang out here for 3 hours. We're going to have fun in the midday. We're going to do the not-so-serious news. I'm going to bring my bros and hoes in that are joining us backstage. I got the link out to a couple people other than our regulars. We'll see who kind of shows up today on a Monday vibe, the 420, folks. We really can't have a case of the Mondays around here today because we just...
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Who would have a case of the Mondays unless maybe you're at work and you can't smoke during 420? Come on, we're going to do it. Welcome to the Vibe Stream Show 522 and welcome to Monday 420, folks. Yeah, we'll get into it and talk about all the weed, and I'll tell you about my little history with weed, and then we'll get into your opinions in the chat family. Shout out to the 15 people all checking in already. We're going to do some fun stuff here in the middle of the day. This is my weed kind of maybe inspired shirt. It's close as I got. We're going to do the not so serious news, but we'll do that after the opening chat family check-in. I have some fun stories. I got a whole folder that's labeled weed. Matter of fact, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays here on BF Live The Vibe, we like to see what the stars have in mind for us with the Soulful Horoscope Readings. So today we'll have to add, for 420, we'll have to add your weed strain horoscope. That's right, folks. I have a horoscope that'll kind of determine your mood and what kind of month you're having. It'll recommend a weed strain for you here. So what better day to do that than on 420 here on BF Live The Vibe. Let's hang out here for 3 hours in the middle of the day with my friends. And let's bring some friends back in right now. Let's bring them in. 2 friends, as a matter of fact. Bro Dog and Scott. You know who it is. It's Bro Dog and Scott. Come on, Scott.
Hey.
How's it going, buddy?
I was just in the middle of trying to hold little Bro Dog back. He's wanting to tie into the big dog for some reason.
Oh, really? He don't care about his TV shot no more. He's more worried about what the older dog's doing.
I think he's starting to get protective of me over the other dog. He's getting where he don't want the other dog to come around.
Oh, you're his like don't be coming over here and trying to be on BF Live and trying to be nuzzling up to Scott and all that stuff. That's my game. Is that what it is?
That's what it seems like it's getting to be.
It's it. Well, you're outside, man, and happy 420. I guess we're doing another 420 show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. When I did today is technically my show is 522 if we were going by show number, but everybody knows that today is 420 on the calendar, bro.
Right.
So are you up doing it? I guess we got to smoke a little extra today if that's possible, Scott.
Yeah, I'm ready for it, man.
All right, good. I'm glad you are ready for it because I know you've been through like up and down, so I'm glad you'll be able to partake in today's festivities. And for those of you that are people that are working, you're kind of, man, I wish I could smoke right now. Just let us smoke on your behalf and wait till you get home later on tonight. And we'll tell you about some shows that we'll be doing or hanging out in later on tonight if you want to party with us later on tonight. All right. Well, here's a guy coming in here. I got some things I want to talk about with him as well. And you guys probably know who's coming in. He is the bro you know from the Great White North. No, that's not enough of a clue. Then it's Bobby Nick. I'll let you know that. Bobby.
The butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. Happy 420. And yeah, good to see y'all.
We're having it and we're doing it. I see you got the...
Yeah, we're doing it now. Yeah.
I see you have like the BF Live, the Vibe. Thank you for rocking that. And I see it looks like the letters are made of actual buds of weed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, special 420 version of the my background here. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you putting some thought into that, Bob. How you been, man?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad, brother.
Doing good. Hanging out on shows.
I was hanging out on a lot of shows. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always either buzzing by, either doing show prep or toilet prep or something like that. So I'm hanging out. And I saw that you guys were gathering over there on the Morning High with Pecan.
The Morning High, yeah, it was a good one. He had a full panel by the end of the thing. Yeah,
a lot of weed heads over there. Maybe some of them will carry over here, and we'll keep the 420 festivities going over here in the middle of the day for 3 hours. We're going to have some great fun stories that I want you guys to participate in for the Not So Serious News. I literally have a bookmark folder that's labeled all weed. It just says weed. And anything weed related, I've been throwing in it for like over a year or more now. So we'll delve into that. I'll dig into that as we go through this 3 hours. We're going to hang out here today. We're going to get into Perry talk after the Not So Serious News. I do have the weed strain horoscopes when we do Rock You Like a Horoscope. What else I got written down here? We got Scott's Hole. Hell yeah. Scott submitted some shit for the hole. And he told me, he says, BF, the last 3 are weed-related entries in Scott's Hole. So we're going to have 420 theme in Scott's Hole segment today. We have Terry needing knowledge breaks and stuff we're going to mix in here. Let me see, Mac, what I have in here. Terry's always sending me something, so let me make sure that I'm playing you the latest and greatest thing that Terry has been doing. Well, Terry has been hanging out at the nursing home, the Villages. He's enthralled with this Villages, and this dude can sing. Let me just watch this one of these entertainers out there. Oh, Terry, that's Terry's crew. Oh, except it's a chick, guys. Look.
Oh, man.
That's somebody's grandmother with that growly voice there, Scott. Watch one more time. Yeah, Bob, if you ain't looking. When I first watched this video, I'm like, okay, this is another silly Terry dancing around video. But watch the singer at the end. It's all right now. Turns out it's somebody's grandmother. Grab one. I said, dude can hit a note. Well, there you go. I'm going to make my way. It's 420, and that Scream of Horror means only one thing on BF Live The Vibe. We have breaking poos. Somebody sent Bobby Nick poo pictures in his messenger. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That's horrible.
Here we go. If Monday 420 starting off like this, now folks, obviously because in terms of service and because of the obvious level of class we have here, we're not going to show you the scat pictures that were sent to Bobby Nick, but we're going to turn it over to Bobby Nick. He's going to tell you who sent them and try to describe them. Bob, who attacked you this time?
Oh, it's Spawn.
Oh my God. See, now one would think because of Scott laughing so joyously that Scott was giving himself away as the one that sent the pics, but no, it was not. It was Spawn 13. Tell us, Bobby Nick, what did he do?
Oh my God. It's like 2 big, long fucking turds that are very brown.
Oh,
they look like, they almost look like sausages or something. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Daddy, would you like some sausage?
And then
Daddy, would you like some
and then there's like a little one that looks kind of like a brown fish or something swimming in there, you know.
Interesting. Look, Scott loves it as if he sent it. Scott loves it just the same.
He said he's been working on this one for 3 days. So he finally got it out. Spawn likes his dairy these days, so it's not going so good for him, you know. So he can get plugged up pretty good.
His ass is lactose intolerant. Well, there you go. Now, see, I was totally when I saw Scott giggle with joy. I'm like, oh, Scott hit him today. It was totally Scott. But that just goes to show, even I never know. One never knows who might send Bobby Nick breaking news. It started out with Wendy Pack, our friend. Yes, Wendy, you started all this, and now Spawn's doing it. Spawn sends pictures of Jake's messes. Scott sends his own. You never know when it's going to happen. But when you hear that scream of horror, it means only one thing here on the Vibe. That was breaking news. Oh, my goodness. I was going to say, oh, shit, but that's obvious.
Oh, my God. That's horrible.
Wow. All right, Bobby Nick. Well, I will prepare you audibly and letting you know that I might be throwing a spontaneous Canadian corner at you, and that somebody sent me a video about something Canadian food-wise that we haven't talked about. I need to get your opinion on the name and the type of food. I'm going to do a spontaneous Canadian corner. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the opening chat family check-in.
Sounds good to me.
We'll get the dude out there because I know you're my authority on all things food and Canadian. But right now, we're going to establish the vibe, or dare I say, the great people in the chat are going to establish the vibe. The 23 people that are hanging out right now. Yes, we will smoke. Yes, we will tell our smoking adventure story, Scott. I guess when I was thinking about doing the 420 show, it makes me look back on the memories of the past and on. I remember being that I was 15 when I first tried the weed, is what I'm getting at. Trying to remember my first dalliance with the weed, and I was that kind of kid there. I tried to be the drinker, Scott, when I was like, I could always get beer. You know, my sister had a bar. My father, he didn't give a shit. He would get me beer, go buy me whatever. Beer wasn't really a big thing, and so I was a bad beer drinker, Scott. I'd sip one just to be social. I would leave the rest of them at the party behind, acting like I didn't, remember that I did. And but then one day when I was 15, somebody turned me on to a little hit of weed. My brother-in-law Charlie, who's no longer with us, and I was like, "This is my speed. This is my weapon of choice, Scott," and that's how it's been ever since. My weapon of choice. So I've gotten a little better at drinking, and I mix it in. But I will say that I'm a weed head, I guess. Kind of. And it's kind of odd for me because I don't even smoke cigarettes or anything else. I was like the last of 5, and all my brothers and sisters, everybody ahead of me smoked. So smoking was not a thing that I was really attracted to. But when I found weed and it could do that, I'm like, nah, that's the smoking I get down with. All right.
My parents was like hardcore against it all my life. They told me about this one uncle and don't end up like him, and bad. And I felt like I would get disowned and shunned if I was ever found out. But so I grew up against it. I was
put a shame on you.
You're right. I was the last one of my friends to try it, man. I put it off to the very last. I was probably 17 years old before I did it.
Scott is right. He is reflecting on a time. I think it's legal in at least half of the states recreationally right now, and at least most 48 of the states, I think, at least have medical or some form of recreational / medical marijuana. Yeah. So, but yes, Scott, when we were coming up, there was a lot of shame. You didn't want to get busted. You didn't want your priest or your teacher or anyone, your relatives, no one knowing about it, right?
Yeah, your job.
Yeah. Your job, you would be like, you would be a shun from society if you dare admit that you even like smelled like it or smoked it. So we really come a long way, and that's why we're going to celebrate the day that shit is legal, son. So we're going to celebrate. We're going to smoke.
Yeah. You know what, though, Bobby friend? It was kind of nice when it was illegal because, when I was younger, I was like, I love this shit. This is fucking awesome. And then I seen how, other people were kind of making money. So I got into the dealings of things,
at a young age.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So eventually I was up to like being able to sell a quarter pound a fucking day. So
Bobby was moving weight there, Scott.
That was awesome. That was fucking awesome.
Holy shit!
But then the cops had to end my fun and bust me, and fucking went to jail for a little while, and but I mean, hey. So looking back on it, it was fucking awesome, though.
But wasn't so awesome at the time when you were dealing with the legal issues.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to throw out a guest out there.
But I'm saying, like, what I think now I could maybe start a business, start my own pot business legally. So that's come a long way.
How it's changed in just a few short decades. All right. Yeah. Well, this is what we're going to do, Bob. I appreciate you sharing that story. Bobby has told me that story. Lest anyone think that Bob's up there. He's He's done. He did that back in the day, and he's kind of fluid. He got his smoked his paranoia out, all that shit. So let us know your stories about weed, folks. It is 420 after all. So do you like it at all? Do you not like it? I mean, what is your thing? Let us know. Check in the opening chat family check-in. That's where you guys establish the vibe every day, and we'll especially need you today for Monday's 420 show. It is the vibe 420, folks, and you are the vibe. Before we get into the opening chat family check-in, I did invite a bro that's normally only here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I said it's 420. I got to invite this guy, one or two of my other guys that likes to smoke and toke. So he is one. We're going to get it doing it together. It is Pecans checking in today. Hey, brother. How you doing? Happy 420 today.
You too. How you guys doing?
Oh, we were
doing not bad. Long time no see. Long time no see. All
right. Well, I know you guys were smoking and toking and getting it ripping and running over there on the Morning High with Pecan 420. It happens every day at 10 a.m. East, just before this show. He's joining us here today for our 420 show. We're about to do the chat family check-in. So throw your weed stories. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Does it make you paranoid? Or you have to wait till you get home? Whatever you want to let us know, it's time to do it now in the opening chat family check-in, where you're going to establish the vibe for the next 3 hours. We're going to hang out, everybody. Ready? It is Monday, but it is Monday 420, and this is the opening chat family check-in. Let's get it going.
Amongst yourselves.
That's how the vibe works every day, even on the Monday 420 show. You talk amongst yourself. You talk with me, P-Cunt, Bobby, Nick, and Scott, and we're going to have 3 hours of fun. After you guys establish the vibe in the opening chat family check-in, I'm going to make my way over to my news desk, and we're going to have fun with your guys' help doing those stories. I have a follow-up story about a car that was damaged by people in a bear suit. They try to do an insurance claim. I have a follow-up on that story we did a couple months back. I also have a story about a L.A. County man who was stealing Legos and kind of replacing the Legos with something very interesting and trying to get his money back. We'll do that in the not-so-serious news. I will also do a story about Chinese car companies that, we've always been in that dilemma where you're kind of driving down the road, Scott, and maybe you have to use a toilet or something, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, Chinese car company might have an in-car solution for that in the not-so-serious news. And I have another story about some sex toy makers, and we'll end off with a sexy bikini report about the recent Android settlement that happened for all my Android phone users out there. But hang on, folks. Don't run, because we're doing the fun news, so post them. If you got them, we'll do that after the opening chat family check-in. Throw your chats in, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Happy 420. I see some pretty colors in there. Thank you already. Let's go. I want to thank people that are checking in over there on the Rumble. Reverend Wild Bill keeps the Rumble going on over there. And FJM, 666, Jim Fanning, they're normally over there. So I'll make sure I give that some love today. Pecan 420 throws the bugles in, you just heard, indicating the start of the opening chat family check-in. Then Pecan checks in, he says, Goonie Goonagoo, you begonias, happy 420 indeed. Chat family, Unga Bunga, and what do you all gano with the BF Chang emoji. BF Chang is going to show up today. That's my weed alter ego. He's going to be here today. What do you know, my friend? Pecan 420, what do you gano? Then Pecan indicates he's a member by using all of his membership emojis here too. And ladies and gentlemen, for as little as $1.99, the same price as a super chat, you can be a member on the Vibe. And I am considering, I'm probably going to do the Tuesday show. I'm going to try members only Thursday this week out of recommendations from some of our friends and fans. So my friend Pecan 420, he lifts and gifts somebody. Let's see who he got. There you go. He lifted and gifted somebody. Well, there you go. I meant to tell you that you can join my 2 Vibe crew, and I gotta love you long time. That's what Scott was waiting for. It's like, wait a minute. I'm legally obligated to love you long time for $1.99. You can't do that better out on a corner. There's Pecan 420. He lifted and gifted someone. He got Pupusa. I read this a little early before the show. Pupusa Lusa Lo Grande or whatever. Pupusa Lusa.
Her papusi is Lucy.
Pupusa Lusa Lo Grande. That's a Lusa lot. Been lifted and gifted by Pecan.
And it's big too, because Grande.
Yeah, I think it means big pussy.
Okay, I'm glad we're getting all the old conversion over here. Okay, let me see. I go. What do I do?
I don't know. I don't know how vaginas work.
We'll figure it out.
I really don't.
Just a guest checks in and says, number 6. Come on, you're number 1. Hit those like, shares, and subscribe, please. And he says, happy 420, everyone. There's Buckshot Kid checking in. He was giving me shit about, he's always the first one that's saying late jag-off. No matter what time I start, my friend, Buckshot Kid. Hello, just a guest from Buckshot Kid. Late jag-off.
Oh, Bobby friend. Come on, count it down.
3, 2, 1.
You motherfucker. Now it's 28. It was 25. Motherfucker. I was on the phone with them all weekend and everything, guys.
Really?
Yes, and look what it gets you. It gets you.
Sickles in the water, Bobby from
Roboto.
What I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted was Jim Fanning, 666, says good afternoon to you all. The Reverend Wild Bill, come on, buddy, let's smoke to this one. Come on, let's go. Let's smoke to that one. And, okay, I didn't hear the little sound. Well, if we're going to smoke to this one, and he gave me $2 to smoke to this one, he might as well smoke with us. I didn't see he was backstage. He fell below the line.
Oh, no.
Listen to that greeting.
My thoughts exactly, Bobby.
I love you, Bill. Happy 420.
I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yeah.
Let's get this bad boy and let's do it to it.
All right, Bill. Let's do this, buddy. Thank you for the 420. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always being the first one to support us in the Replayables chat and on Rumble and on YouTube. You can do that on Thursdays and Saturdays with us. We had another fun one Saturday, did we not, Bill?
I actually said you bring me on one that I actually missed.
Son of a bitch, there you go. I'll speak for Bill. I had fun. I had fun on Saturday. Normally, Bill
on Thursday, but
yes, normally he's there for every one of them. Well, let's smoke right now, Bill, since you're here and Donkey's here and Scott's here. Come on, let's get into it. And everybody's happy that you're here. Let's do this, my friend. This is our first smoke of the day. Let's see how many we can get in, number 1. This is a little smoking ditty we play. We remember our friend who was another smoking head, Donkey Kongington. Matter of fact, some of the people got some seeds from him. He's no longer with us, so this hit is for him because we don't pour one out. We smoke one for our homies. So smoke them if you got them. For someone you're missing, this is another dab done for donks. Another dab done for donks. Oh, yeah. Dum, dum. Another dab done for donks. Thank you, Bill. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for donk. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for donks. Another dab done for donks. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. That was written by Chris Popke in honor of our friend Donkey Kongington, who's no longer with us. There's MacGyver. MacGyver checks in. Hey, MacGyver, F3, and says, I'm so stoned, I think I got dream bramage. What's up, MacGyver? I'm so high, I don't know where I am right now. Hello, y'all, says MacGyver again. And then the fat pig tries to say good day to me, but I would say good day to you, sir, the fat pig. steps into the vibe. You know, you talk about Dane Bramage, and I told you I had a weed filter. Let me see. Oh, I got this one. You know, one of my favorite, hopefully, I might have to, like, erase this off the episode, but one of my favorite episodes of South Park we're going to get into was Tally. I just love the silliness of Tally, a Tal that got high. And in one episode, Tally got high, and he had to help the boys find their Okama Game Sphere. Their Okama Game Sphere back. So they got to get Tally, and they got to get them down, and they got to get their Game Sphere back so they can get back. He couldn't remember, but he remembered the tune of Funky Town, y'all. That's what's up. That's one of my That's one of my favorite episodes of South Park that has to do with weed. That shit was funny. Oh my God. There you go. Awesome. BF Lipson, they're gonna sue you. All right, let's see what everybody's doing now here. Hello. We have What's Up, Buck? Buck getting the love from our friend the Fat Pig. Milk gives the love from Angry Iguana. Spawn checks in and says, working and lurking, a long week ahead. Well, stay with us, Spawn. You know, we'll get you through this middle part of the day, buddy. Appreciate you being around. Happy 420, y'all, says the nerd of space. Nerd. The space nerd. Let's acknowledge her from the dark side of the nerd. Let's do that real quick. Dark side of the nerd. Produced by Terry Nee. Hello, nerd.
Oh my God, Scott went down a hole. There he's back.
The dark side of the nerd. Here we go. Happy 420, nerd.
Nerd.
On the dark side of the moon.
She says, Hoya you Hoyas, and good morning to me. Buckshot Kid shouts out Spawn. Spawn gets the love from Space Nerd. Spice Nord, says our friend, Buckshot Kid. The Reverend Wild Bill says, oh, Shyt. Buckshot Kid says, hello to you, Reverend Wild Bill.
Hello, Buckshot.
There's a membership link if you'd like to join and support the show for as little as $1.99. Click on that link. Burke Shirt Kid in reply from Space Nerd. Here comes Crazy Cute Sunflower checking in. You know you weren't going to get through any 420 show without Crazy Cute Sunflower coming in and saying, let's get in the smoke going here. Happy 420 to myself. And she throws out the BF Chang emoji. That's right. I think we're going to see how squinty-eyed I can get by the end of this episode. Hello, Crazy Cute from Buckshot Kid. There's Bobby Nick's link box. If you see these larger link boxes going by, they're for Scott, they're for Peacunt, and they're for Bobby Nick. All of our friends on panel here. There's Scott's Lookout collection. Howdy, everyone from Trigger My. Trigger My checks in. Trigger. Howdy, everyone. Sorry, have you on in the background. I'll take it, Trigger My. I'll take it. Jim, FJM666, Jim Fanning says, nice out here, but a bit windy in the Shenandoah Valley. Yeah, as the crow flies, Jim, we have similar weather, and it's currently 50 degrees where I'm checking in after having where it got closer to 80 at the end of last week and over the weekend. Had to kind of turn the heat on real quick today. Sativatarius. Let's get with the Reverend Wild Bill checks in. We're going to do the weed horoscopes and all that later. Electric Head Gino. He checks in and says, is Bob in this video? I'm not sure if you were talking about the opening chat family check-in or what the context was during that comment there. There's Peacunt Socials. We were just telling you about that. If you're curious about the show that happened before mine, it's called The Morning High with Peacunt. It happens every day at 10 a.m. East. Plus, he takes all of our likenesses and puts them in video game wrestling matches. You'll have to see all of that, clicking that on Peacunt 420. Buckshot Kid says hello to me, Brodog, Scott, and Bobby Nick. The Space Nerd says, I'm driving, heading to an appointment, getting cortisone shots in my knees.
I just spilled my weed, man.
What?
Oh, no. Scott.
That's double penalty on 420 for spilling your weed.
Yeah, it's a party foul.
Oh, my
God. Isn't it, Peacunt? It is, man. Definitely. And now, Scott,
drug abuse. It's drug abuse.
I have a bigger question, though. Wow. Did you spill it on a surface where it's easily separatable from dirt, or is it mixed in with something?
I'm on smooth concrete, and it's
all right.
Oh, thank fucking
it's recoverable.
Recoverable. Might have a little dog hair in it and stuff, maybe an ant or two, but you'll be okay.
A couple of dog hair, a little bit of dirt, nothing that'll hurt you though.
Hey, I mean, he smoked dog shit before. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
He's about to do it again. It sounds like. Howdy Buckshot and everyone from Electric Head Gino. The Poop Master. The Poop Master. Not the Prop Master, the Poop Master, says FJM. Like rocket boosters. That's right, like the shit. Oh, she shows up just in time for breaking poos and bugs. Ice cream, she says. Hello, Buckshot Kid from Crazy Cute. Hello, Nightbot from Buckshot Kid. You fucking podhead, says FJM. Hey, I resemble that remark, Jim. Crazy Cute checks in the chat family check-in and says, happy 420 Monday to all my fellow potheads in the chat. Puff, puff, pass, my friends. We're going to get another one in at the end of this chat family check-in, Crazy Cute. Here's Spawn checking in. He checks in. He says, I was drinking 40s on the weekends and burning blunts a many when I was 15. Proof why a boy needs a father.
Yeah, I was doing the same fucking thing, Spawn.
Supervision, yeah. Well, it's funny because, a lot of this was, I know kind of from being there that, I think I saved that to myself. A lot of this 420 stuff was born out of, like he says, not having a mother or a father around, because there was that whole famous latchkey generation, Bob, where millions of people, I guess it happened, did it happen in Canada as well? Where millions of people here in the States, both parents had to work, and the kids would go home at the end of after school and let themselves in the house, have to do laundry, make dinner, and just kind of be there themselves, buddy. Was that was a thing up there?
Oh, definitely. It was. I knew a lot of my friends had to just kind of they raised themselves pretty much. I mean, a lot of their parents worked till like after they had to put themselves to bed sometimes even. You know, so
it was it was millions. This wasn't no little number of the population. This was millions of kids going home and being kind of just free to do whatever they want in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I do remember. I know there's a lot of rumor and speculation around, but the way I remember the whole 420 becoming a thing and playing out as well, Bill, is that they said that. But during this era, Bobby Nick, during the latchkey kid generation, that the average time of day when their parents were at work and busy, the average time of day when the kids got home from school to 420, on an average day, most kids by 420 were either drinking, doing drugs, or having fucking sex by that time of the day. And so they were telling the parents, hey, call and check on your kids and make sure, there's this window where they kind of know they don't have to, deal with you. Make sure you call, so whatever. And I remember the after school specials coming out of that, Bobby Nick, here in the States.
For
the
real,
ABC after school special. So here, I have a little sample of it now right here. This is Spawn says, I was drinking 40s on weekends and burning blunts as a many when I was 15. Proof a boy needs a father. Well, then, like I said, then it all come the whole 420, the after school special. This was an attempt to educate us, Bobby Nick, and keep the kids indoors and from fucking and doing drugs. So this is kind of what they would play. Watch this.
Visit the stars at the Adler Planetarium.
Here's a little example of the ABC afternoon special. They would try to teach us stuff and lure us in and make us not want to go have sex and drugs. Here we go. Watch this.
Yes.
Regularly scheduled programming.
This is the one with Scott Baio, right?
Time,
yeah.
So ABC After School Special. Stoned. Today.
So this is it.
Me and Scott actually know about this one because we watched it. We watched it on one of my shows.
Awesome.
The whole
School
thing.
Special.
Awesome.
Jack Mellon gets tired of being called a square.
So that's Scott Baio, like you clearly pointed out. Joni Loves Chachi and Happy Days and all that. So
turns to a crowd that shows him how to be cool.
Look at that. Smoking a month and Jack's the pro. Temporarily, my problems just disappeared. Listen, but it wasn't worth it.
Super Stone Jack. But tell me something. Who's the real Jack? Jack.
That's how they treat us, right, Scott? That's how they treat us, right?
Jack is going to discover the price of being cool. Stone, the ABC After School Special.
Oh, Stone on the leg, hit his friend with an oar in the head.
And when I first seen that, I thought Jason Voorhees was going to pop out of the water or something.
That was going to lead to another movie. Yeah. So there you go. Obviously, we're not going to watch the whole thing, but that's kind of the whole mentality that was going on at the time. Is like, look, these kids are home, they're getting stoned and fucked up, and they're fucking, and they're just doing whatever they want. We got to put something on TV, keep them occupied, and so they ain't out there having kids and fucking and getting stoned all the time.
Right. Yeah.
See, Bobby, though I was a little bit older than that. I was raised more with reefer madness.
Right. Yeah. That was a whole
Yeah.
other stigma they tried to put on society, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the whole thing, like you're the devil's lettuce thing, and you're satanic and things of this nature, right?
It's a
You're gonna
gateway
go.
drug.
You're gonna go crazy. You're gonna go crazy and kill somebody.
It causes you to rape and pillage and all that
Yeah.
good
Yep.
stuff. And I always felt cheated because I never got any of it.
Yeah. Like they said, I was going to rape and pillage, and I ain't got nothing. I ain't pillage. I ain't got shit. Space Nerd says, I didn't become a stoner until it was legal. Right.
Really?
You can say that legally on TV if you want to. I only ever tried whatever friends had, probably trash weed. Didn't like it. Once I found there were other ways, like edibles, she started loving it. She's McLoving it, says Nerd.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, there you go. That's cool.
Didn't she
Go
have a smoke off of joints on the replayables?
Yeah, she did. She did. But it was after it was legal, Scott, I guess. So, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
How's my spawn today? 5 pounds lighter, says our friend Space Nerd.
Hey, look, maybe even 10. I seen when
based
it
on
came
those
out
pictures,
of
maybe
Jesus
10
Christ.
pounds there, Nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look like a couple of legs, huh?
A little
bit.
Walk out the toilet on its own. Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, he just says perhaps 10.
Perhaps 10. Hey, everybody, there's Space Chief 75 checking in on a Monday.
Space Chief 75. Fuck yeah.
Happy April 20th Monday there, Space Chief 75. How you doing there? 420. Spawn getting the laughs and the love from Space Nerd. Space Chief 75 gets the love from the Space Nerd. Space Nerd gets the love in return from Space Chief. There's the membership link if you want to support the show. Synth Prop Troubadour has new songs all of the time, says our friend, the Space Nerd.
Well, hold on just a second, Bobby. I mean, that right now and that's too many damn spaces in there.
Okay, this one. Which one?
Nerd, Space Chief, Space Nerd. And we go.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you're on weed. The nerds and the chiefs, and don't even get into Scott's new girl, Chief Little Flower, Chief Little Teeth, and all that stuff.
Brain to handle today.
You couldn't give me props for mentioning moving your members. Oh, well, I didn't want to just. Well, I don't want to give you the blame either, Buckshot Kid. Buckshot Kid he's one of the major proponents. He's saying, BF, you give us more time to sell memberships if you have the fucking members only show on Thursday. So we're going to try it this week, courtesy of Buckshot Kid. And if you don't like it, blame Buckshot Kid.
I like
So, well, you know what? Now I just want to let everybody know. So Wednesday, come in here and gift memberships aplenty. So there's a lot of members for the members only show on Thursday, guys. We got to fucking get this done.
Thank you. That's what we're trying for. I do have like 93 members, thanks to you.
Tomorrow and do it too, you know?
Every day. Thank you. I appreciate that, Bill. Yeah, I think we got 93 members here currently. Thank you to everyone that keeps the vibe alive. Maybe we'll be up to 100 if we kind of do this whole Thursday thing, courtesy of Buckshot Kid. And if you don't like it, blame Buckshot Kid. There you go. You want the credit, you get the blame for Flea. Go ahead, Bill. No, please.
I was going to say $1.99 membership. Hell, that's cheaper than a single super chat.
That's right. It's a penny cheaper, and you get to be a member. You get to play with all the emojis, and you get to hang out with the Reverend Wild Bill. B. The Spawn says, why would anyone order low-fat frozen yogurt when you can have good frozen custard? It should be illegal. Yeah, that whole froyo situation. I've been to those froyo places with my daughters, and it looks like just the nastiest, like empty, what the hell's on my hand? Ice milk. My pen leaking or something? I got mystery ink on me, and I don't know where it come from.
Oh, no.
Interesting. Oh, boy. See, it's not weed from my pen. It's like literally ink. We'll get into it. I agree with that, Spawn. I have a million things to do today, and my attention span is gone. Your attention spawn is gone. You have low attention, Spawn. Spawn, I recently enjoyed Dreyer's Neapolitan. Ooh, we've talked about that. I got to avoid that strawberry. I get that chocolate and that vanilla going. Donk's got the love during the smoking time right there. I said, hey, all to everybody over there on the Rumble. 420 Snack checks in. I thought I saw this name over the morning high. Says, everyone on the internet is high today. This is as close to world peace as we will ever have. I agree with that, 420 Snack. I totally agree with that. We'd just be fighting over a snack bag. That'd be about it. 420 Snack. There's smoke weed every day. Electric Head Gino was laughing at something during the chat family check-in. FJM is now over on the Rumble saying, I'm here. There you go. I said, hey, y'all. He's back from doing the dog shuffle. Pecan gets acknowledged by Space Nerd. Well, Psych Labs.
Oh.
He honors us with his presence on 420 Psych Labs and Ding Dong and all them. We miss you in the chat on the daily. Good to see you.
Wow, yeah. That's awesome.
You to come slum around with us.
No, there you go. See, and that wasn't even me, Psych. That wasn't even me.
Yeah, he's got that Levy bump. He's got the Levy bump.
That wasn't even me. No, I thought maybe he got the Levy bump, or maybe if he maybe you can't listen to Melton NBF. I don't know if it's a thing I don't know. Maybe he got like marching orders. I wasn't sure, Check out Bobby next up. Happy 420, all of you all. We're gonna smoke here, Psych. I hope you're around. We're gonna do it one more time. You know it at the end of the opening chat family check-in, buddy. Balls a bustin'. Here we go. There's the membership link. There's Scott's locale link. We're going to go in Scott's hole later, and he's going to have a 420 theme for his locale participants. Hello, Psych Labs from Buckshot. BSK, my dude. Hey, my dude, says Psych Labs. Yeah, it's currently 51 here in the Shenandoah Valley. Jim reports to me, and we're 1 degree off, my friend. Bring a Tupperware tray with you, says FJM. What are you going to know, Reverend Wild Bill, says Space Nerd. Oh, you to Jim.
Oh, yeah.
The nerd gets the love from FJM. Sean Riggle checks in as we're nearing the completion of this chat family check-in. We all watched it one night, and Scott was convinced the weed was turning Scott Baio gay.
Yes.
It was
weed
that turning.
Bobby Friend.
I bailed out.
He was like, I think this movie's gay, and then he bailed out.
Scott was getting certain feelings watching the after-school special Stone with Scott.
I mean, it was kind of weird because it was like they're.
It was going that way, man.
These kids were like shirtless and everything, and they're getting a little too close.
They were getting homoerotic when they were stoned. Like,
it kind of felt, it kind of felt that way, So it's like, it was kind of awkward.
I get
but,
it. How about that?
I wanted to get out there before a kiss happened.
Yeah, I mean,
there was uncomfortable like Perry.
Well, I mean, Scott Baio and his brother, I mean, they had like some uncomfortable scenes together too, because it was like, what the hell's going on here?
So they tried to make it from Weedheads. They got to try to make it homoerotic. That's kind of weird. I did, says the nerd. There's the membership link. There's Bobby Nick stuff. There's locale stuff. There's Psych getting the love. Oh, here's Psych's laughing and responding. Space Chief getting the love from the Psych. Hey, nerd. Haha, I don't take orders from anyone except Bob. Okay.
There you go.
You don't. How about that? There you go. I also take orders from Bob. There you go. Well, so does K First Cookie. He takes orders from Bob too. I mean, what are we talking about here, guys? Let me see.
Yeah, right.
Haha, Space Chief 75. Well, that's a great way to wrap up that opening chat family check-in, because that's what we just did, and you just established a vibe. Now grab your bowl, smoke them if you got them. We're going to smoke. Let's go. That was the opening chat family check-in.
Amongst yourselves.
Hell yeah, you see how it works. Fucking awesome. You're talking amongst yourselves, you're talking with us, and we're going to smoke. I'm going to play a little ditty, but first of all, let's take care of the people. Some people are just rolling in the work Monday might be feeling like this.
I'm about to lose my shit in this bitch.
Don't.
Oh, I'm about to quit. I'm about to quit.
Don't smoke weed with us. Don't do that.
I'm about to lose my shit.
Don't lose your shit.
In this bitch. Oh, I'm about to quit. I'm about to quit. Oh,
do it. Just smoke with us, and then you don't lose your shit all up in this bitch. Just hang on tight, grab what you got. We're gonna smoke. I'll play it again. Another dab done for donks. Come on, just some smoking music. Come on, smoking. It's 420. Another dab done for dunks. Do do doom doom doom. Another dab done for dunks.
Light 'em up, motherfuckers.
Dab done, and another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. Hey, I'm gonna dab you too. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab done for dunks. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. I imagine we're going to get a few more of those in, but so I'll tell you my little dispensary story, Scott. Typically, I go kind of on this Monday that I start the week off. Like every 2 or 3, I try to go if I can. And but I knew today is 420, right? And remember, you said last week they're probably going to have like deals and specials and shit.
Hell yeah.
So they kind of did. They had like on the website they had it all set. I didn't want to go today, is what I'm getting at, Scott.
Right.
But I think it's going to be crazy today.
Busy,
you know, a bunch of weed heads are going to be out there, right?
Super busy.
Right. Yeah, Bill. They had like they had like a not like a velvet rope, but they had like a line like set up outside, so they're like preparing for like out the door crowds at my dispensary.
Wow, really?
I would have gone yesterday, so I could have had my little butt seated and not worried about nothing and watch people.
Well, there you go, and that's why you see me right here doing 3 hours with you, Bill, because that's exactly what I did, my friend. You know, I was like, I gotta get up early, and then do I want to fight like every weed head like me on that morning and get in a line, form a line? So no, Bill. So I just went out and got my shit yesterday. Buddy, so
I knew of the sales and everything, but I wasn't going to have enough funds to take advantage of them.
Right.
But Bobby Nick was good enough. I seen such a sweet deal that he wasn't going to let me let it pass me up. So he donated a little money to me so I could
a few shekels. Yeah, I had to do it when I seen that Stormy said there's 70% off and like an ounce for that much. I was like, okay, I'm sending her some money so she can get this for Scott.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of places. And you want to get the really killer deals, you don't go to a dispensary, you go to the grower.
Yeah, that's if you got that. Like my state's a little different, Bill. They're very rigid and everything is very regimented through the dispensaries and all. We don't even have I would like to have a place where you could go to a bar and have like a bartender, a bud tender. Like we don't have it that open yet. It's kind of more controlled right now. You know.
There's a place here that they don't sell weed, but you can bring it's a bring your own weed, and it's just like a hangout. Like and they just hang out. Yeah.
That's an interesting way around things, I guess. Interesting way around some of the rules.
I don't know how they make their money, but
on alcohol drinks probably.
Maybe. But
mixed drinks. They make mixed drinks.
They sell munchies. They sell munchies probably.
Drinks and food.
Yeah.
So, Bill, like you said, you being around since the days of Reefer Madness, and for those that don't know what he's talking about, that was that basically almost a government-funded documentary about all of the ills of smoking weed. Public, same difference, but go ahead. But yeah, Bill. So, like we were taught that you're going to be like, it's going to be the worst thing for you and all this stuff. Did you ever think that we would be sitting here on a computer and talking about it openly like this?
I put it like this. It was in our dreams.
Yeah, true.
So whether or not would it happen, would the man finally let his graphs go so that we could enjoy ourselves?
Yeah, it didn't seem like it because big alcohol had like a lot of influence.
Yeah, it didn't seem like, I'll be honest, it didn't seem like it was ever really going to happen. I mean, you're going to have some states like you always saw California as being, well, California is a country of its own anyways. And then they
like to think they are, yes.
And then you had Denver. Now, those two places were pot capital, and everybody knew that. But like here in Georgia, where I'm at, it's like, it's always going to be going to the street corner and hoping you don't get popped. Now, in the 70s, though, if you didn't play the police stupid, you didn't have to worry about it. Because we'd go to Piedmont Park. You'd be sitting there listening to a concert.
Don't make yourself obvious. Don't rub it in.
Cop walk right by you and you'd be smoking one. As long as you weren't stupid or nothing, they wouldn't do nothing.
Yeah, don't stand out. Don't rub it in their face.
Right. But what it was always known as, though, when you leave that venue, do not have nothing on you.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go.
Once you leave, you were fair game. But then when the 80s came along and the 90s.
What was the question?
Shit.
I don't know. Shut the fuck up, Bill.
No. Never good. Because we're just talking about the journey really we've been on, because Bill, he was, like I said, from Reefer Madness days, and like, you know, we were shunned for it and all, and so it was certainly that way before our time. So I just wanted to make get a little picture of that. But Bobby Nick, remember I said I wanted to go to your Canadian corner? I'm going to take you to your Canadian corner. I got something to throw at you. It's Canadian related, it's food related, and I don't know what to make of it. So whenever I got something that's uniquely Canadian, I got to go take a little trip for our special segment, and we got to go to our friend Bobby Nick in Bobby Nick's Canadian corner. I got something for you today. And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian corner. All right. Well, I have something unique for you, Bobby Nick, and I got many friends send me stuff like this. I'm not recalling who particularly sent me this, but I would give proper credit if I could. But, so Bobby Nick, this is about food, and what do you know about something called Steak Canadian? Have you ever heard of Steak Canadian?
Steak Canadian?
Steak Canadian, Bobby Nick.
Not really.
We've talked about one day we brought up kielbasa, and Bob said, what do you mean, kubasol?
Kubasol, yeah.
So they kind of determined that maybe probably kielbasa, but Bobby Nick is in a kind of a heavy Ukrainian area up where you live, are you not?
I am. 100%,
right.
Yeah.
So it's very a lot of the words and a lot of the things are kind of driven by that ethnicity. So you said kielbasa, and we were like kubasol. You say it's kubasol. Yeah, kubasol. And then we're not even going to go, we might get near Canadian bacon having to talk about this one, Bob. This one is called Steak Canadian. Much like Bobby Nick says, there's no such thing as Canadian bacon. It's just ham. Well, then let me know what you think about this that says it's Steak Canadian, Bob. Let me know what you think about this, what you know about it, and if you ever had it, maybe under another name.
Nobody knows what a Steak Canadian is. So I'm going to tell you what a Steak Canadian is. Now, a Steak Canadian were developed in 1970s and 80s in a place called Ontario.
Ontario, Bob.
Okay,
so,
yeah, he said it wrong. It's Ontario, but yeah, okay.
Right. Yeah. But look at what I'm noticing here is this round piece of meat, much like the round Canadian bacon, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, this is feeling very similar to somebody doing that bullshit again. What's going on here, Bobby friend?
Canadian steakum.
Yeah, basically, it is, Bobby Nick. I mean, it's pecan. It's a steakum with a Canadian attitude. Well, just keep watching.
I want to know, where was this invented?
All right, Bob. Ontario. So far from Ontario in the 70s and 80s. It's not done yet. Watch.
Canada. My mate, an ice hockey player, Wayne, has told me all about it. So we've got a buttered bread cake, a slice of Steak Canadian, some fried onions, another piece of Steak Canadian. These are 80%.
I can feel the rage building up with Bob every time he says Steak Canadian.
Beef. These ones are halal. You've then got to have fried mushrooms, another slice, a Steak Canadian, cheddar cheese. You can use some maple syrup if you want. I know that's what they do in Canada, but we're not using maple syrup. There's one more ingredient that makes this sandwich a top tier classic breakfast sandwich. Loads of ketchup. Yeah. So I'm going to slice this in half, let that cheese melt, and I'm going to show you a cross section.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cheese not melted. Don't matter. Right, Canadians might be rubbish at football and chips, cheese and gravy. That's a Yorkshire thing. Really? But they are fantastic at creating a breakfast sandwich. Here we go.
And he said that's for breakfast.
Now, nobody.
All right, now. Bob, see? I got you with something, didn't I? Steak Canadian.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of that before, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a pass because it was created in Ontario. You know, it wasn't some thing that was like shipped over to another country and they decided to call it something it wasn't. You know, so yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not saying I eat it, but I mean everything in there looks good actually, except for the ketchup. I don't know.
Parts are parts, pieces are pieces. Yeah. Now, the ketchup killed it for me. The ketchup.
Yeah. I didn't like the ketchup.
Throw some mayo on there, might be okay.
420's Snack checking in and says, steak Canadian is a scam. It's not real, LOL. You need to try Newfie steak. That's Newfoundland steak, Newfie steak. That's Canadian. Says another, sound like somebody knows they're talking about Canadian in here.
Newfie steak, yeah, that's something.
Speaking of hockey, go Pens and F the fly. Nope. Okay, here's like, oh yeah, I sent this. Space Nerd sends this, Bobby. She was the one that sent this.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I have Canadian on my show. I'm blessed to know Canadian for many years. We got 2 joints. We have great Canadians in the chat. I've never heard of steak Canadian out of any of you.
That looks like an overgrown steakum.
It does. Like Pecan said that. But it looks like it has a lot more fat content in it. So I'm curious of this. Yeah, but Canadian bacon and Canadian steak Canadian?
Knows what a steak Canadian is. So I'm going to tell you what a steak Canadian is. Now, a steak Canadian were developed in...
Yeah, Bob, now how's your feeling about having like a Scottish guy or whatever he is, Irish guy?
Yeah, that kind of felt weird.
Yeah, a little weird, kind of acting like he knows I know what real Canadian is.
1970s and 80s in a place called Ontario in Canada. My mate, an ice hockey player, Wayne, has told me all about it. So we've got a buttered bread cake, a slice of steak Canadian, some fried onions, another piece... a steak Canadian. These are 80% beef. These ones are allowed. You've then got to have fried mushrooms, another slice, a steak Canadian, cheddar cheese. You can use some maple syrup if you want. I know that's what they do in Canada, but we're not using maple syrup. There's one more ingredient that makes this sandwich a top tier classic breakfast sandwich. Loads.
Oh, yeah. Ketchup. You ruined it with the ketchup.
So I'm going to slice this in half, let that cheese melt, and then I'm going to show you a cross section. That's the cheese ain't melted. Don't matter. Right, Canadians might be rubbish at football and chips, cheese, and gravy. That's a Yorkshire thing. But they are fantastic at creating a breakfast sandwich. Here we go. Now, Nobby. No.
All right, so there you go. So, Bob, what do you think? So you said you might give it a go without the ketchup or anything?
Without the ketchup, I'd definitely do it. I'd even put some of that maple goddamn syrup on there. Fuck yeah.
Wow. Well, there you go. It's very rare that I teach my Canadian friend Bobby Nick something uniquely Canadian. What's up, Bill?
Okay, Bobby, honestly,
yes.
You put maple syrup on a sandwich like that?
I would. Oh,
I'll give it a try. People do that runny egg thing, Bill. I don't like that either.
I love me some runny eggs.
But the syrup? No. I mean, I can't even do a McDonald's McGriddle because it's got the fake syrup in the bread. No,
Well, it needs real maple syrup from Canada, Bill.
Well, either way. But there again, to each their own thing, though, you know?
Yeah, it is, Bill. I'm not big on that either. You know, I've heard what you said about the ketchup and all, and I see people get quite snobbish about if you're from this area, you can't have it this way or that way. My whole thing is, if I don't have to pay for it and I don't have to eat it, you eat your food whatever way you enjoy it.
Anyway, I mean, I like a good mustard, but ketchup, I just never been into ketchup. Never have.
There you go.
Crazy Cute Sunflower in the chat says, I'm from Ontario and have no idea what a steak Canadian is.
See, that's why I wanted to bring it to you. It is very rare. Look at that. See that? Okay. I knew something was going on because I have many Canadian friends like Crazy Cute Sunflower. Bobby Nick is our authority on everything Canadian. That's why we do Canadian Corner. Whenever I have something uniquely Canadian, I got to throw it to my boy Bobby Nick. But it's very rare that I ever am the one that kind of brings it to him. Normally, he's bringing us his Canadian Corner. And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go. Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Oh, beauty, go.
Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner. We're going to do the not so serious news in just a few minutes, folks. And you heard me say not so serious. And the reason is because they're fun stories. I want you guys to comment on them and kind of expand on them and make them even more fun in just a few minutes. Let's get some headlines coming in from the chat right now. Like, we had, of course, we just skipped on me when I go to click on it. It says, it said right here, it's, you son of a bitch, it's really skipping. Here we go. It said, there's when Psych was checking in. That's how far back it skipped on me on one click. You all know Andrew is going to sneak in here and harsh our mellows, right? Says the angry iguana.
Don't say that.
They're having fun over there. I'm going to check in a minute. 420 says, Iguana, if Andrew does show up, be sure to tell him the cure to everything.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm getting information here that the Stay Canadian thing is a
Oh my God.
massive cult classic in the UK. God damn it.
What?
It's one of those if you know takeaway items that looks incredibly satisfying. The breakdown is, contrary to the name, it's not really from Canada. It's the UK takeaway world. A Stay Canadian is, it's talking about the meat, the build, the bread, the sauce. It's not Canadian, goddammit.
I can see that coming from the UK. They're backwards anyways.
I had a fear that this was going to get Bobby Nick riled up in a negative way based on our Canadian bacon conversations. FJM says, I think about the weed thing. He goes, I always thought it would take people of my age and a little bit older once we got in power up in this bitch to make weed legal, says FJM. His thoughts on that. Let's say you sent that in, says the nerd. So we can thank the nerd for that. Stay Canadian is a scam. Pea-meal bacon was always considered Canadian bacon. I may be wrong, but I believe it got popular because of John Candy movie. That's crazy cute.
I'm going to say I've never really heard of Canadian bacon in Canada itself. But when I talk to other people in the States, they're like, well, Canadian bacon. Oh, yeah.
Get him started.
I never heard about it until McDonald's put it on the Egg McMuffin.
Same. Widow Killer checks in and goes, breaking news. And we reported on this a couple of months ago that Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence's daughter and son got married. And now a Widow Killer is announcing breaking news. Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence are officially grandfathers. There you go. Newfie steak is the best. Fried bologna, says Crazy Cute Sunflower. 420 agrees with that.
Good shit.
Newfie poutine has stuffing on it, says 420. Snack. I'm high as a fruit bat right now. I'm higher than a giraffe's vagina. I'm Ontario. That's the one you said had no idea. We'll touch on this real quick. I know there's some things were popping off on social media over the weekend about WrestleMania. Matter of fact, I think tonight is the Kill Tony Mania, the kind of the roast that they do the weekend of WrestleMania. I believe that airs on Netflix tonight. Widow Killer says, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. People are attacking CM Punk because he was protecting his wife from an asshole fan that was shoving his phone in her face at their hotel last night. I didn't pull it, but I did pass by the video that described CM Punk slapping the phone out of someone's face in a hotel room out of their hand. Same here. McGriddle says, Space Nerd. Yummy.
McGriddles, yeah, that's
take off. Hilarious.
Take off, eh? You hoser.
See what you did, Space Nerd? You got Bobby Nick and all them Canadians all wrapped up with all the controversy. Well, there you go. We wouldn't have it any other way. And you know what I want to do now, folks? I have a great news desk right over here, just right over there. I'm going to make my way over to it, folks. I want you guys to comment on these fun stories I have, because we can have fun with the news if you come around here for BF Live, The Vibes, other news, if you watch the not so serious news. That's what we're going to do right now. That's what we do here on The Vibe, folks. You know, you can go watch, you can literally go out there and watch news anywhere, but is it the fun news? Is it some not so serious news? I doubt it, unless it's here on The Vibe. Hey, it is 420, folks, and this is one of the, I told you I have a weed folder, so let's start digging in that weed folder. Hey, and smoke them if you got them right here. Let me run this real quick, and then story in the not so serious news. Come on. Cushion OJ. A bong filled with orange juice. Now Terry Nee's going to show up and tell us how this isn't healthy, Bobby Nick.
Every morning they wake up, that's the first thing they say. They want that cushion OJ. Growing up and they fade away, fade away. They want cushion OJ.
Get your cushion OJ on. Oh yeah, get your cushion OJ on. It's 420, folks. So we're doing everything a little extra high today. This is the Not So Serious News, the 420 edition. Let's run a little bit of this back here, play my little background noises and all that stuff, and let's bring some fun stories in the Not So Serious News. Little cushion OJ, Scott. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Little cushion OJ. There's Mandy Diff. There we go. Now I knew we had a weed head missing. I thought we were one weed head light. Mandy Diff steps in on 420. All right, let's get into the first story in the Not So Serious News. Go back over to this folder right here. I want to follow up on a story that seems we do stories every day here. I can follow up on now months down the road. I don't know how many of you guys and gals remember a couple months back, I did a story about somebody had a luxury car and they faked a bear attack, Scott. This is an fake insurance claim story. Like almost from the beginning, you could tell like it was somebody in like a bear costume. Like in some of the other video we saw, they had like a regular like human walk and everything. I mean, they totally blew this. They tried to dress up like a bear to damage a luxury car in order to fraud their insurance. Well, here's the follow-up. 3 have been sentenced in the insurance fraud scheme involving dressing up in a bear suit to stage fake attacks on their own luxury vehicles. Our first fun story in the Not So Serious News for 420. There's the suit that they tried to get away with, Scott. Looks like they had a relative that worked at Chuck E. Cheese or some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let me use your suit, man. I'm just assuming that's their accent. I don't know. It says 3 people were sentenced to jail in an insurance fraud scheme that involved dressing up as a bear and staging fake attacks. Alifia Zuckerman, 39, Ruben Tamarizan, whatever their names are. 3 people pleaded no contest to felony insurance fraud for injuring or destroying insured property in the Operation Bear Claw investigation. The scheme involved the suspects claiming that a bear entered their 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost and destroyed the interior, according to the California Department of Insurance. After their 2024 arrest in November, each was sentenced to 180 days in jail and 2 years of supervised probation. On Thursday, April 16th, Zuckerman was ordered to pay $55,360 in restitution and others $52,268. A 4th suspect, Arat Cherkinian, 39, is scheduled to return to court for the preliminary hearing in 2026. I'm going to show you the video that we had. Let me run the video real quick because, let me see, it was right here. Dressing up as a bear. Here we go. I will run the video real quick and we will go boom. Go over to the video right here. Look, you can see they put they had these fake talons, Bill. They had like fake talons and they put scratch in the seats of a Rolls Royce to try to claim insurance money. Let me see where.
All I see is Bro Dog, Scott Guy, Nick, and Pete Cunt, and Nick and you.
Well, it would help if I shared it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah. There we go. There's an article.
I see it now, Bobby friend. I see it. You're talking about those things like you use to pull
Baltimore rumor.
Pork type stuff.
I'm high over here because why nobody tell me I wasn't showing the story I wasn't fucking talking about.
There they are. I see them now, Bobby friend. I do.
There you go. Just speak up and I'll show you anything you want to see.
I thought Blocky Friend had done jumped in there and blocked me from
Tony Hawk was attacked by a bear in Reseda. That's different.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a whole different kind of thing, Widow Killer. All right. But yeah, these people dressed up in this bear suit with these fake claws right here and tried to scratch up their Rolls Royce, and they end up having to pay restitution. But I was trying to find the actual funny video when you kind of they showed them crawling around in the car. Let me see, dressed up right here. Let's see the video footage. Here we go. Watch this. Operation Bear Claw. Here we go. Our first door. So this is what they did. I guess they really needed the money. Look, the car lights up.
Oh!
He's dressed up in the suit. He's like, me bear. Me don't want to pay insurance. Me bear. So this is the video they tried to turn in. And so, yeah, at some point, I believe in this video, they were walking like upright and all. They basically kind of blew this like right away. So there you go. The old insurance scam didn't work. That's go ahead, Scott.
Did they show him open the door? I didn't see if that's how you open the door.
Oh, that was interesting. I didn't see every little detail. Yeah, they probably could have said, look, like bears can't even do this, right? They don't have dexterity, right. So it was little things like that kind of gave them away, Scott. That they weren't actually bears, but there was actually insurance fraud. All right.
That car did not deserve that amount of stupidity.
Yeah, I guess maybe they were living beyond their means, Bill. Maybe they had the Rolls Royce and they couldn't afford it, so they're like, well, we'll put a little claim on it and we'll get a little money for it. Who knows?
That was sacrilege. At least take it to where a real bear could do it.
The bear's all satisfied, starts smoking a cigarette. That was good. That was a good job. We will get many good paycheck for that one. I love a bear claws. No, not. That's a snack around here. Bear claws. It's kind of a pastry. All right, let's show you.
Hey, Bobby, friend. In the group chat, Stormy has shared some interesting photos. I think Scott might like.
I just checked them out.
I like them too. It is 420, so let's show what she's showing. What we got?
Let's see.
It's little weed. It's weed. It's weed. It's 420.
Look at that. Yeah.
High supply indica popcorn, 1 ounce.
1 ounce. There you go. That's what Scotty's got now.
Popcorn, them nice little fat little nuggets, right? Little popcorn nuggets.
Minis.
Yeah. There you go. That's a whole nother thing, like learning this whole, learning all the terminology, the full buds. I mean, we already knew about shake and flour and stuff, but yeah, you get
flour now, yeah.
Type of buds, full buds, popcorn buds.
Scotty, does that look tasty?
Yeah, I got some here. I'll try it for the first time whenever we do it in the whole thing.
So that obviously,
nice.
Yeah, let's go. So that looks good right there too. But we used to talk about, like, even when you knew a friend or two that was brave enough to get High Times magazine sent to their house, Scott, you're like, whoa, that guy's fucking crazy. He's just letting the mailman and everybody know he fucking likes weed, man.
Yeah.
Right? It was like that in my thinking. And
Well,
so
I went to the newsstand to buy mine.
That's
well, there
what
you
I
go.
did.
Well, I knew a couple people that actually would get it mailed to their house, Bill, and the black wrapper and all that shit.
That's like getting Playboy magazine mailed to your house.
It was. I thought that was a bad motherfucker that did that. Yeah.
They had the prettiest pictures.
Thanks, Scott. That's what I was getting at, buddy. And that even in those days when you weren't even supposed to act like you liked it, you would like watching those plants, and they would have best bud of the year and all every year, Scott. Right?
Yeah.
The High Times.
I'd actually read the articles too.
What's so bad about it? You never saw that stuff. Only thing you saw was that brickweed. You'd see the brickweed, but none of that buds like they showed in High Times. You just sat there.
Boy,
that was the dream book, was what it was.
Bill is right, because of the times. Unless you were brave enough to go against the man and grow your own shit quietly, like Bill said, it had to get smuggled in the country, and most of the way it got smuggled in the country was compressed down into fucking brick. So you'd always get this brick ass weed.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get the pretty buds and get the joy of pulling them apart or seeing them or anything. That was like never a thing.
Unless you were a grower.
There you go. Bigfoot would finger the mailman for weed. He would. Finger the mailman. I did for weed. Emphasis on mailman. Exactly. I fingered his ass. I did for weed. I did. Great. Now if Terry Nee's here, he'll be showing up clipping that shit right there. Me saying that. Let me see. What do I have? I have.
What do you do like?
Wild lemon on this.
That's all I got for Bigfoot. Go ahead.
We had a lot of buds here because, like, I mean, we had a lot of shit coming from BC, so it didn't have to really be.
So
back down I knew a dude who would go like once a week to BC, buy a whole bunch of fucking weed, drive back, never had a problem, never got busted once, you know. Amazing. So I mean, yeah, it wasn't really a big deal.
The places I thought it was from, it was either we get it from brickweed over the border from Mexico or from California. You might get a little gentler weed if you know somebody from California or Canada. We heard all you Canadians was growing it, and if you knew somebody up in Canada, you was getting the tasty shit then.
Yeah, that BC bud. BC bud.
I know until I started selling, like Bobby's talking about, until I started selling, I really didn't start seeing the good stuff. And like even high times during the high time, like say reading it. They was talking about in the United States, some of the best weed came out of the Appalachian Mountains over here on the East Coast, from the Smoky Mountains and stuff. But the problem was over here in Georgia, we didn't see it because it was shipped to California.
Exactly. Yeah. So a lot
California
of that
stuff, they get our stuff. But until I started selling, I really didn't see good buds. It was all that brickweed stuff.
All brick, yeah.
And
we had to pull that shit apart.
No matter what kind it was always shoe sole brown. I was
gonna say you get that fucking shirt, that dirt shit brown fucking you get a brick of the brownest ass weed, Peacock. I heard you say
we used to call it prairie weed.
We used to call it tumbleweed.
No, we
call that shit tumbled over the fucking border.
Yep. Before it became legal, I remember, if you go buy a quarter, you had to pick out 30 to 50 seeds out and stems out of it. But now
really?
I haven't seen three seeds in 3 years probably.
Hey, if you can find a seed now, you better keep it.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's crazy, man.
But Scott, I'm pretty sure.
Hold on to it and remember.
I'm pretty sure I knew a guy that kept a bag of seeds on the side, and that's how he fucking stretched his weight.
Yeah.
You know, hey, guys, until the government got smart about it, you could get wild bird seed. And you would find hemp seed in it, and it would actually grow a plant. And
that's why that was banned for a while, yeah.
But then they found out about it, so all bird seed, that hemp seeds, are run through an X-ray machine. They're radiated. That way they can't grow.
Yeah. Stems and seeds were a real problem for us with Midwesterners, says Electric Head Gino, checking into the
stems were a bitch back in my day, but not seeds so much. Not seeds.
I mean. Stems are definitely a thing. You have to pick anything off the stem. Then Scott was like a lot of stems, a lot of seeds. You have like a pile of each or just a whole pile of that shit.
I remember I bought, I think it was an ounce, and I saw this fucking big stem in there. It was like in between this bud. I was like, fucking son of a bitch. So I took my scale and I weighed it, and it weighed more than a fucking gram. I was like,
oh my God, like a tree trunk.
Fucking asshole. Like, what the fuck? It was just huge.
What you did, you had a branch that had 2 or 3 buds coming off of it. You had the lumber.
I don't know, but it was fucking, it was insane.
You had a $10
how big
you had a $10 stem.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
That's why I say it sounds more like a tree trunk there, Scott.
That only ever happened to me that one time, but yeah, I mean, I was just pissed.
No.
Oh.
You can't smoke that.
You said $10 stem, Scott. I can still remember when I could get, you know what a Prince Albert can is? Pipe tobacco Prince Albert can.
Right. Yeah, I know
what that is. I could get one of those. I'm not going to say de-seeded, but de-stemmed and crumbled up for $7.
Damn.
That was back in the 60s, though. That was
get a mason jar lid a week, get a lid. All right.
An elbow.
In my next story in the not so serious news, we'll keep smoking and doing stories. That was a great little side talk. I like that and all. The mounted New York police officer and his horse corner a suspected purse snatcher in Manhattan. What's this like? What was the one with Dennis? McLeod, wasn't it McLeod? Wild Bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that Peacock?
Dennis Weaver.
Dennis Weaver, thanks, buddy. See, we're using all of our singular brain cells together. McLeod, Dennis. I got those McLeod vibes off of this Peacock. You guys, I'm glad you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A New York City police officer on horseback nabbed a suspected purse snatcher after chasing her through the streets of Manhattan at full gallop. So this is very McLeod to me. A wild scene evoking the clip-clopping
Oh, and it's on the 8th.
3, 2, 1.
Began when the victim reported. The officer, whose name has not been released, and his horse quickly took up the chase that was captured on his body cam, and also by a television crew that happened to be in the area for an unrelated story. The officer repeatedly screamed at the suspect to stop running, but she refused while denying she was taking the purse. The brief hoof chase went along sidewalks, under scaffolding, and between parked cars and across the streets before the woman stopped by a pedestrian and then detained by the officer. The woman was charged with larceny and providing false information. Authorities said she had been convicted of murder, in April of 2000, a fatal shooting of a cab driver, and served time in prison before being released. She is currently on lifetime parole. Lifetime parole. I mean, they let you back in? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
How they let her out of jail in 25 years after killing somebody?
Stop! Please stop! Stop! Stop running! Stop running! Stop running! I said stop running!
Ooh, he went under a ladder.
Stop running! Stop!
So,
No, sir, I got the horse. I got it. I got my horse. I'm putting cuffs on you. You're being detained. Okay? We're gonna figure it out.
Sure, this isn't in Canada? Jeez.
Yeah, Bobby, you're used to the RCMP doing that shit like that, right?
Well, I mean, not really, but I mean that. I think
The stereotype would fit better?
Yeah, stereotype. Yeah,
Stereotype would definitely fit better there, Bobby Nick.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
It's just in New York, I guess, right?
That was New York City, Bobby Nick.
New York, same thing in Canada. I mean, you know, hell.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know nothing about horses, but it seemed like that'd be dangerous for horses to do on that. It sounded like they'd be running on ice, you know, with them hooves on concrete.
I don't know nothing about birthing no horses. I don't know nothing about it. All right.
That's what I was saying, Scott. I felt sorry for the horse.
Yeah.
You know, because then the horseshoes, it's got to be slick, you know, like you said, you know? Jeez.
All right. Well, it's 1:30 here. We're going to go a little bit halfway point of BF Live the Vibe, and it is 4:20, so we're going to probably do a little bit of over vibe. That means we will probably likely be here after the 3 o'clock hour, which is normally what we do here. I got two more stories before a bikini report I want to show you. Now, I'm going to say the reason I'm presenting this story is because this is something we all deal with universally, and that we've all been in a car at some point and have had that urge to go to the bathroom and go, man, I'm not going to make it to the last place. The next place, I didn't go to the last place. Well, a Chinese car company patents a voice-activated in-vehicle toilet. It's my next story in the not-so-serious news. Yes, Bobby Nick. So you can just sit in the passenger seat and drop trow and have at it. Let's see how it works.
The driver's seat.
Like to see. Let's see. That's a good point, Bill, because I didn't look thoroughly enough. Let's see who is the expected user of this technology and how.
I would expect to use it.
And I'll show you a little video. A Chinese car company successfully filed a patent for a voice-activated in-vehicle toilet. Toilet, you'll come out now. That slides out from under the passenger seat. Chongqing-based automaker Series filed an application under patent number, I'm not reading it, and it was officially entered. The patent filing for the in-vehicle toilet states that it is intended to satisfy users' toilet needs on long journeys, while camping or while staying in the car. The toilet, now I don't get why this, the toilet, which is voice activated, stores in a waste tank with a rotating heating element to evaporate the urine and dry the solid waste. The exhaust fan is also included to take care of the odors. The company has not yet announced any vehicles that will contain the one on the go toilet. Series is not the first company to design an in-vehicle commode. Competitor Polestone previously unveiled a portable toilet consisting of a folding toilet seat that can be stored in the center console and removed for use with plastic bags.
Exactly.
A 1954 Rolls-Royce Silver Wraith limousine recently sold by auction house Sotheby's featured a gold-plated toilet that had been converted into a champagne cooler. But this is an actual usable toilet. I'm going to show you some of the video here. Of course, you know, if anybody's going to invent it, it will be the Chinese, the first voice-activated in-car underseat toilet here on the Vibe.
Chinese electric vehicle, EV, manufacturer Series has filed a patent for a car toilet hidden under the passenger seat.
Look, there's a little diagram of it right there.
Oh.
Under the passenger seat, she was about to say.
That can slide open for use during travel.
I agree with Bill that it might be more useful under the driver's seat since, you know, there's always going to be at least one person in the vehicle, right? And they're normally the one. Let's see. Oh. Didn't you?
Has filed a patent for a car toilet hidden under the passenger seat that can slide open for use during travel. BBC cited the patent application dated April 10th. The description states the toilet can be manually operated or voice activated to meet passengers' needs during long journeys, camping, or while in the vehicle. However, Series, based in Chongqing, southwest China, has not yet announced a specific model of its vehicle equipped with the mobile toilet, and it's unclear whether the company will produce one. The toilet would feature a fan and vents to remove odors from the vehicle, with waste stored in a removable container.
Oh, wow.
It also includes a heating system to evaporate urine and dry other waste. This is just one more innovative feature in Chinese EVs, which are already plentiful in the highly competitive market, despite the numerous other innovations such as massage seats, karaoke systems, and refrigerators.
And there you have it, first. So before you know it, you'll be buying a Kia or a Hyundai or something, or a Toyota that might have the first in-car. Now, Scott, what do you think about just blowing up a car? That Scott can't wait. He can't wait to get one of them.
I was laughing at what Electric Head Gino, I think it was, said there. You can poop in people surrounded by people.
Now you can live your dream of pooping in a car surrounded by people.
There you go.
There you go. That's your dream. Live that dream. There you go.
I just said, now you're looking over at the guy and he's got this shit-eating grin on his face. You know what he's doing.
That looks like a literal shit-eating grin. Only in America by way of China. See, I told you it's not so serious news. Boneload, our West Coast bro, our friend, our co-host of the Sports Head. We've done many things together. Boneload checks in with his Perry emojis. He's excited already. I blame you for turning me on to Perry. We'll do a little Perry talk segment later on, and we'll let you know some of the things that went down on the members only show that they're telling you about on X. You'll have to keep up on that, so you know what's going on tonight. Count me in, says Boneloads, as far as this toilet goes. What's up, Jim?
I want a toilet in my truck. I do.
We don't need to stop. You just transfer over and hold the wheel. I got a shit. That's right. Look, let's exchange ass cheeks, okay? I'm going to lift my ass off the seat. You bring your ass over here. I'm going to put my ass over there, and then Wow.
Well, just pull over, just pull over. You ain't got to get out, just pull over.
The new models. But Bill, I mean, we've all been in it, man. Even though if you try to plan it your best, sometimes you still get in that traffic and you're like, man, I got to go now.
Exactly. And it's not helpful to try to suppress it. It's not.
Hey, there's been a hand. I try to keep it under a handful of times. I had to jump out of a car on a traffic jam on a highway, Scott, and run to the woods and stuff. But it has happened. Many years. It has happened, right? Yeah. Like OJ said, it happens.
And with that toilet in the car, all you got to do is pull over to the emergency lane, get over there, and start smiling, and everybody knows what the hell you're doing, but you don't care.
If they put it in your driver's seat, like you said, Bill, you wouldn't even have to pull over. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, I know, but I can kind of see it, though, being in the passenger. You're in the driver's seat, and it feels so good, sometimes you might just lose it and run.
I got a self-driving, self-shitting car. My car's self-driving, and I'm self-shitting. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a Tesla, right? It would work because they got that full put it in shit mode.
Yeah.
Go in full shit mode.
Because due to some circumstances, it is better than sex sometimes, Really
okay. Time to change that.
Well,
that's my whole theory about Perry and why he likes to poop so much, because it reminds him of some other things that feel good going in and out of his butt.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, 1992. That's what poop reminds you of. It feels like a man. I know it. All right. Well, thanks again, to our Chinese friends. You could say, well, BF, that's China. That's all well and good. Well, isn't everything that we kind of use and need nowadays invented and come from China? Well, I'm pretty sure this next thing will be too, because another China-related product story. But this time, we're gonna get your attention on this one because they're combining technologies, guys. Oh, look at these sex toys.
Oh, hell yeah.
China sex toy makers cautiously embrace the AI wave. Is our story before we do the bikini report on the not so serious news.
I am a robot.
And apparently you got a lot of extra holes in you. Chinese sex toy makers cautiously embrace the AI. Look at these. Look at the positions they're in, Bob. Look. Look at this. Look at the tits on that one, right, Bill? Look at those. Erotic chatbots, video synced, and voice activated devices mesmerize visitors at a sex toy expo in Shanghai this weekend as China's adult product firms join the global AI craze. China is the world's largest producer of sex toys, and the country's entrepreneurs have fully embraced AI tools and other sectors. Though some businesses at the trade show said that they are wary of the legal risk posed by machine-generated sexual content, others were keen to advertise their enhanced wares at the AFP visited on Friday. Scott, what the fuck are you laughing at? Start their show over here. Are you just laughing at the sex toy story?
Well, it looks like she's going to give birth.
Oh my God! And Scott hasn't even gotten into the good weed yet, and he's got the giggles like this. You're right, Scott. I thought this was for like cunnilingus, but I think Scott might be more right. This is childbirth. Maybe it's a fetish, Scott. You might be right about that one. Oh my God, Scott's got the good weed in him. It says banners scattered across the large exhibition hall advertised the Gogu-based company AI character dating Love Mazer app, which turns conversation with virtual partners into vibrator pulses. One sentence can make you shiver, the banner promised. A life-size cyberpunk-inspired silicone-inspired doll with metal joints lay in a large vitrine at the Cydoll booth. Wow. It's a prototype, natural emotions and speech. So yeah, they got childbirthing ones, they got sex robots, but yeah, they're gonna put AI into them, Scott.
God forbid if you was to say, boy, that was shocking.
Hey, look at everything going on. Look at the other things going on in this scene, Scott. Like you got these headless ones back here with a blanket over her head, and you got some breasticles hanging here. Right?
One's over there on the right.
You got this. Somebody's under here with a leg and something showing. This one, right? She's got the headlights. She's about to cut some glass over here. This one's about to give childbirth, Scott says. So there you go. AI sex dolls. Maybe childbirth sex dolls. Widow Killer says, did I ever send you the phone call where Bigfoot had phone sex with a robot it is? In a later call, the robot tells him it's pregnant and then gives birth to a robot Bigfoot. I don't know if I have it, but I do remember that whole scenario, Widow Killer, and I will feature it here on BF Live The Vibe in a future episode, if I can't include it today. You're great about putting content over there for us. There's going to be an epidemic of Chinese Wang injuries. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody fuck your AI robot tonight. Yeah, I guess.
This AI stuff's getting scary, I tell you.
Well, that's kind of why I showed that, bro, because we always, every time we do those robot stories, we always say, where's the hole? But it's becoming closer to reality now, you know? Yeah. AI, sex robots. All right, let's finish up the news the way we finish up every news report here on BF Live The Vibe with a bikini report. Hey, let's do a little go around here just for my own purpose here. Bob, I know you and I are Android users. Are you still not using Android?
100%. Got my Samsung.
I'm an Android guy. I like more of the open kind of idea of Android rather than everything being so,
locked up.
Right, exactly. Being so everything Apple-centric for Apple and all. Yeah. Well, what about you, P? What are you rocking, buddy? You rock Apple?
Android.
Android, very good. Scott, what you got, buddy?
Android, I think.
He's like Android. I was told it was Android.
It's not an iPhone.
Right. Will?
Scott's got a track phone.
Track phone. Oh, got that track.
I got the Pixel 10 Pro. That's
cool. So that's all Android. So that's all Android.
You got a rock, Bill.
Well, there is a Android settlement that the Bikini Report is going to tell you about to finish up the not so serious news. So if you're among one of the 117 million eligible users, the Bikini Report is going to tell you about a settlement in court recently for Android users. Go ahead, Bikini Report. Wrap up this not so serious news, telling us this Android settlement story.
If you're an American who's had an Android phone, you might be entitled to a cut of a massive legal settlement. But your cut of the settlement won't be so massive. Okay, here's the story. Google was sued over allegations that Android devices sent data to Google without the user's permission and used paid cellular data in the process. Google denied any wrongdoing, but still agreed to
So they're saying they not only took your data information, but they might have used your paid data to gather your own information from you, is what this suit must be about.
Settle for $135 million. However, there are an estimated 117 million Android users across the
Scott, talk about the coloration of this suit right here.
The U.S. That means that while payouts could, under the agreement, be up to $100, they're more likely to be a lot less.
Unfortunate coloring on that.
To snag your share, here's what you need to know. You have to be a person, not a business, in the U.S. who's used an Android device on a cellular data plan at some point since November 12th, 2017. And you can't be part of another California-based suit. You can check out federalcellularclassaction.com for all the details. This aside, how much do you trust Google with your personal information? Let us know in the comments, and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
I don't. It's got. It looks like she's got a yeast infection and it's turning bacterial or something over here. I don't know what piquant. Like what's the unfortunate positioning of that coloring on this bikini on the Bikini Report. But yeah, so I don't know. I chalk this up to Bob. This is the price of using these devices, right? With all these lawsuits and all.
Yeah,
and our information being slung around back and forth. We really don't know in the background unless we're notified or you actually get scammed. You really don't know how often this is actually even going on. I think.
I mean,
yep.
It happens everywhere. Like I had a CRA account with the government, and I had to have it closed down, or they closed it down on me. I had to create a new one because, of course, there was a goddamn data breach. So even the government can't keep shit straight. So
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even our healthcare, we just got a letter of a data breach that happened with our healthcare provider, Bobby Nick.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
yeah. So it's all over the place.
Think our phone information and our kind of personal facts are probably out there dangling in the breeze a lot more than we can know or even sue about. Well, there you have it. So maybe if you're a user of an Android in that time period she mentioned, maybe you'll be due to a couple nickels off of that class action lawsuit. The Bikini Report is how we end every BF Live the Vibe newscast because we like to do news different here. We like to do the fun news. We like to do not so serious news. How about that? Run tell that. We just had fun doing the not so serious news. Now at 1:47, we are about 15, 17 minutes past the halfway point of a normal 3-hour episode of BF Live the Vibe. But we gotta have a little extra fun today on 420. We're shaking that case of the Mondays off. We don't.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I haven't even seen one. We got weed, we got friends, and we got a chat family show right here. We're going to take a little pause for the calls, folks. Can I ask you a little brief little favor? 29 of you in here. Could you hit that like, share, and subscribe? That free stuff that makes the algorithm go. Now, you might see Scott just running out of the shot right there. He knows where I'm going to go right now. This is going to take our little 2.5-minute piss break, folks. A little pause for the calls. And we're going to come back after this. We're going to do Scott's Hole. We're going to do Perry Talk. I have karaoke and a lot of other fun stuff yet to get to. But we're going to take a brief 2.5-minute piss break. That's why Scott went a running. So if you want to hang around afterwards, this gives you a chance to go to your fridge, Stand up and let the blood flow back into your legs and your ass cheeks. Run to your fridge, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack and a friend, and tell them that the 420 party is happening on BF Live The Vibe in the midday. And after this brief 2.5-minute piss break, it will continue with more fun right after this, folks. Stick around. Come on back. Don't go anywhere.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Then it's not gross, folks. It's the second half of BF Live The Vibe. Stream show 522. That's the show number, but it's really 420. You know. Smoke them if you got them, folks. We're going to get into Perry Talk, Scott's Hole, and a lot of other fun right after this.
I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more.
That was a good one, and this is a good one. Wow.
Yeah. Bobby friend.
Yes, sir.
Stormy made a wonderful AI song about Granny. And she did put it in the chat, in the group chat.
Oh my God! So I did see when I was tuning in. If you noticed that Pecan 420 didn't make it back for the second half of the vibe, that's because he's probably literally being up all night from work, and then he did his own show himself. And so normally he's not. He comes here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I invited him today, but it was because it was a 420 show. But I understand he had to drop out and catch up on some sleep and stuff like that. Now, I do have that Bobby Nick, but you were carrying on about a video over there on Pecan 420 that I saw. I found that highly amusing about his encounter in there in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. You want to? Yeah, we can watch that.
Maybe that would make the song make more sense, I'm guessing, maybe?
It could be. Could yeah, for sure. Plus, it'll help me.
So I see I'm pulling these things in loosely, too, so maybe if we play them in order, it'll frame them for me, too. 420.
Well, I'm sure everybody knows what happens at Vegas don't necessarily stay in Vegas. You know,
It's
supposed to, but yeah, this definitely didn't. Granny fucked a tranny for money.
Ooh, that rhymes.
So
sounds like a country
it is what
song.
it is.
Granny
But yeah,
fucked a tranny.
somebody very
Way
clever.
to Alabama. Yep.
Yeah, somebody very clever made this video of maybe the transaction going on.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, while you kind of get me that, and maybe we'll set that up to talk about that.
I put it in the back. Oh, there you go.
You
should be able to just pull it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, my man. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Thank you, Bobby Nick. So, yeah, for those of you. Oh, so for those of you that are kind of what we're talking about, you know, if you weren't keeping up with all the Hackamania stuff, apparently, I didn't know he was going out there for this particular mission, Bobby Nick, but Granny went out there with a trainee mission, did he not?
He did, 100%.
Like you said, Granny Dick the trainee, and it was kind of a mission.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah. Look, that's Latanya. Granny's a troll. Granny's a little leprechaun there.
I'm up, Bob. I'm
going for the money.
Everyone would have to forgive me if I thought that was Jen on Granny. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, he was just pumped in the ass.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then she got the money. Who's the bitch now?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Get what? Don't do it.
Oh, what? Oh no!
No!
I didn't see this. This is fantastic.
He flew. He
flew. Oh my god!
Good lord! He flew.
That's crazy.
Well, there you go. There you go.
All right, and then you saying Stormy has an AI song in our messenger. I see
AI
this.
song about Granny. Yes.
Let's see. It's copyright free. Let me see if I can do this without you seeing my.
You're muted, Scott.
Screen.
Bobby Nick, thanks, but Bobby Nick sent me one of Jake and Granny smooching that looked so real that it made me.
Oh my god! Yeah,
really. Those were going around for a while. Like they had like Bob Levy kissing people. Everybody was like kissing everybody for.
No, that was okay. This one, the Granny and Jake looks real.
Wow.
It don't look AI. I mean,
It's actually it looks so real that it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Cool. How about this?
So, here, it's in the back. If you want to play it.
Oh Jesus! Here we go. This is Scott's stepson Jake and Granny. Like apparently once you go black, they say you don't go back, and once you go Granny, you go tranny.
Oh God!
Hold on. Wait for the tongue.
Wait for the tongue.
Oh, there it is.
I think Perry would like this. We got to show
fuck up.
We got to get this on Media
That's
Share
rough.
Monday or something.
Yeah, that's rough.
That is worse than P Cut and Bobby Nick's harmonizing.
Yeah. Well, he moved on over to Jake Hudson now. So what do you do?
What's up to Janet? And then
oh God.
She's throwing up at that one. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Let me play this AI song that I hear there's an AI song about Granny's trainee antics, if you will. So let me.
Yeah.
cue this
Well,
up.
and Granny's everything is in there. Holy shit.
Okay. It's
Stormy was very thorough.
Ode to Granny.
Yeah.
Hear it?
Yep, we hear it.
He calls himself Granny, got a 5-day beard. Greasy long hair hanging like a curtain of fear. Smells like garbage juice, flies do a flyby.
Garbage juice. That's my favorite
Lives
new
in
word.
a lane to palace where the raccoons cry. Granny in a shed on the county line, drinking warm beer, saying, boy, I'm fine. Got a busted lawn chair and a stain on his name, but he'll toast that life with a plastic flame. Granny in a shed, that's his claim to fame.
Yeah!
It's like Puke Brian.
One wild weekend he said, I'm heading west.
Blake Shelter.
Owned his mower for a bus, wore his Goodwill vest. Hit Las Vegas smelling like a dumpster fire. but the strip still blinked at him, said step on up, sire. Some slick high roller said, Granny, come here. Slapped down cash, whispered in his ear. Got a friend named LaTanya, she's looking for fun. Granny burped and grinned, said, I'm your favorite son. Oh yeah, Granny in Vegas with a paper band. 10
Scott's playing all this. I look up and that's what I see. Bro Dog. Bro Dog's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, all
right. Feeling a man and feeling like a man as he's feeling a man. Thank you, Stormy, for that. Hey, Bro Dog. We want the Bro Dog in here. Everybody wants.
Behind Scott.
He's got a filthy face. He's got a filthy face. He's been digging his nose in something.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Let me do a couple of things. You got the speakers open, right? He can hear me.
See if he can do it now.
Let me see. Oh, that's all right. You got the headphones on. Bro Dog is in the chat today. He's on the show. He's the star of the show. Juggalo Jen throwing the frogs out in there. There you go. FJM having fun in the chat. We're having it and we're doing it. All right, well, let's see. I mean, it is 420 here, actually, on the vibe. 420, April 20th. So we got anything 420, we got to celebrate, obviously. Let me dig into I told you I was going to dig into I actually have a weed folder here. I already played you the orange juice in the bong here. So how about this? Now, everybody remembers the days of the Coke can hit, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? When you don't have a pipe, you may want a Coke can. But I got to say, this is a new one. This is a newer one on me, Scott. So if you want to go a little classier, this is like a step up from the Coke can thing on a 420 show. Look what my man did with a Tic Tac in him joint.
Oh.
That's some MacGyver shit right there.
That's some MacGyver shit, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it's 420, so get your Tic Tac container.
Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty ingenious, bro. Like, yeah, Scott, we used to just put the dent in the can and put the holes in the top so it wouldn't go through, but it would get some air through it, and then carve the end, use the drinking end for the toke and all that stuff, and there you go.
Yep.
All right. Well, why don't we do this? We're talking about weed. I mean, let's do this. Scott's outside. It's a perfect time to do it, and it's 420, so we're going to do it all damn day. Scott says he's got some. Oh, okay. Scott says he has some low-cal stuff today for Scott's whole segment. That's where we're going, folks. And he has some 420 themes with his low-cals. So we're going to mix them up, folks. Grab on what you need because we're about to go down into Scott's hole. Checking out all your favorite LOL cows in Scott's whole segment is what we do. It's where we kind of like to change the pace of the show a little bit. And Scott likes to bring some of the wacky characters from his hole. And Scott, tell everybody why you go in the hole, right?
I go in the hole so you don't have to.
And some of they, like I said, these are short videos, and he's not really exaggerating when he says that. But if
Scott, you trying the new stuff right now? The new weed?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, how is it?
He's coughing, Bob. I could tell he was getting ahead, and I figured he was already doing the new stuff. I was waiting. I'm going to do a video, and then I'll play a song, but I want to catch up with him. But yeah, I noticed that too. But yeah, so our first one is Stephen Dawson, Scott.
Yeah, this one isn't weed related, but who can't right now is Stephen Dawson can't go without him right now. So yeah, this is just him out in the wild.
The British Jake Hudson, I like to say, fucking likes all the fucking girls, fucking sitting the fucking. All right, let's watch Steven.
He's out letting go.
He's letting go?
Yep.
All right, Steve. Let's see how one Steven, I figured he pretty much already let everything go. Let's see what else he can let go.
I can't believe he can wear a hat.
Wow, I can't. Stephen Dawson letting go in Scott's hole. Oh, let me.
Let him go. Ready?
Oh,
Jesus.
Now, I thought this was some kind of deep kind of thing, Scott, about him letting go metaphorically or something. It ends up being farts. I should have known.
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking dizzy already. Look at the big one.
Was that a big one? He wanted to get past the goalie? What happened?
Thank you. Hello, everyone. This is me letting go. Ready?
But then he gets worried, Scott.
Oh!
Right there, he got worried, right? He's worried. He felt it.
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking dizzy already. Look at the big one. Thank you.
He felt it, Scott. You could tell he felt it. If you felt it, you dealt it. And we all smelt it in Scott's hole. Oh, my God. Heck yeah. Amen, Scotty, for smoking that shit. All right, well, let's catch up because that's good that you got ahead of me. I mean, it's obviously allowed here on the Vibe any day, especially on 420. But we do have a specific song here. Scott's already coughing to get off. I'm just going to play the Scott's Hole theme. We're down in Scott's Hole. Smoke a bowl and watch Locals with us, please, especially today on 420.
Down in Scott's Hole, smoking a bowl. Down in Scott's Hole, smoking a bowl. She likes to ride, but Tammy's wings have been
God.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Scott, with the sunlight coming in and you're smoking, you look like you're in a kind of constant haze right now. All right. So that's what we're doing here, folks. All right, now, because it is 420, and we like to go in Scott's hole any day we can, but we have 420 related content today, do we not, Scott, in your hole?
Yeah. The next three will be all a little bit weed related. A couple of them we played before, but that was a long time ago, and Josh Block, I think, was the next one. Or was it King Cobra? I don't know.
Yes, Scott, and rest in peace, Josh King Cobra, Josh Block. You know, he was brought up on Perry Caravello the other night.
Oh, was he?
I don't know if you saw it, but he said that Tom said that that a lot of people from his chat family, his community, have reached out to him and said, "Hey, man, like since he's gone, they kind of hang out and watch Perry because they're kind of like kind of out there a little bit." And so they actually did a little salute and had Perry drink one in honor of him. So let's do that. We'll smoke one for King Cobra, Josh Block, and let's watch Scott's Local compilation video right here.
He's talking about
Obi shit face.
Go ahead,
he's talking about a dog here. His dog, his dad's dog, I guess.
Right down here in the corner that just popped up. Looking for all the little Easter eggs Scott puts in his little short videos here on the Angry Iguana 112.
The first time I gave him weed, like legitimately, I was smiling because I could see Obi's eyes getting redder than Satan's dick. And he was extremely talkative after it. He was like, "Whoo, whoo, whoo, whoo." You know what I'm saying? Dude, Obi loved weed. I got Obi shit faced the first time I gave him weed. Like legitimately, I was smiling because I could see Obi's eyes getting redder than Satan's dick.
That's funny, Scott, because I'm not so much into that now because I guess I'm supposed to be a little older, more mature. But when I was younger, I definitely would grab whatever our dog was around and go, "Come here." I did it a few times and all, And if I knew my dog was hurting her in a bad way, I would definitely do it on purpose.
Yeah, and then once you get them used to it, you got your bag laying there unattended, and it goes and eats it. You'll never do it again.
Right, as they say, and then you got to, you know what I say? What you do then, Bill? You smoke the dog. You got no other choice. Yeah, smoke the fucking dog.
Down behind the little animal with a Ziploc bag going, come here.
We got a hit request coming from Jim FJM, Jim Fanning, our bro, the calcified kid. Let's take a big hit for my brother-in-law, who just found out 2 hours ago he has 1 to 3 months left with us. Wife called, all broke up. Fuck you, cancer.
Oh no!
Right? Fuck you, cancer. And we know, you never know which way it's going to come for us and all. There's people that get away and live like cockroaches, doing anything they want. And there's other people that are very careful about how they live and they still get sick. So no matter who you are, what you're going through, let's join our friend FJM and smoking one for his brother-in-law. And anybody going through it out there, folks, cheers. I think I need to filter this thing again. That's what 420's doing to me, guys. I never got a multi-fill during the show, but got to on a 420 show. Shout out to your brother-in-law there, Jim. There, FJM smoking them out there. Puff, puff, pass.
Man, I meant to ask you, is yours gas or electric?
This right here, this is butane, Bill.
It is. That is one of the butane ones. Okay.
Yeah, it is butane.
That's gas. Okay, gas.
It is gas. Yeah, I had one that did like an electric charge of vaporizer and all, but I didn't like it because it just left you with a bunch of like brown dead tumbleweed that you had to find something.
It's like a vaporizer. It's like a volcano vaporizer.
I didn't care for that one, so that's why I like to burn it.
Yeah.
All right.
I was looking at one of those pens, and it's butane. It's gas. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You like it though? You like it?
I do like it, Bill. It's very good, especially when you're outdoors or if you're walking in like a ocean area or something. You got a little cross breeze or something. You don't have to worry. You don't have to do this at all.
Okay.
There you go. That's a more you know from me.
I was going to do the electric one again, but that sounds kind of better, and it's also cheaper too.
Yep, it's easier to deal with. You can refill it and adjust the flame. Yep, like a little funky carburetor. There you go.
Thank you, sir. I've been wondering about it. Thank you.
Good thing. 420 talk. And we got another 420 related clip in Scott's hole. Scott, tell us who comes after Josh Block. Who's this dude? Who's the captain here?
Right, Josh. Yeah, he's just got a little rhyme that he's got with about smoking weed. I thought was kind of funny.
All right, we're down in Scott's hole. We're smoking a bowl, as I said. Well, I just said this.
Smoking a bowl.
Filling my next bowl.
Down in Scott's hole. Smoking a bowl.
I hear tapping. I'm tapping. I hear tapping noises.
It was me.
That's all right. I'm tapping too, Bill. I'm glad I got company.
I'm checking to see if I need to load again, but I still got some left in there.
God.
Now you know I'm getting high because I put my piece together before I put my weed in it. See, Bill.
So are you gonna play a Shawnee and fake this one?
I don't fake nothing, son. All right, so let's watch this guy. We're in Scott's hole. We're smoking a bowl, and Scott, you said he just has a fun little saying, huh?
Yeah. I had come up this little rhyme here that. And
right.
watch his weed technique when he smokes too. You'll notice something about it.
All right, in Scott's hole.
I'm in love with marijuana. Makes me feel just like an iguana.
What?
I know you like no other. In the morning, I'm always looking for you, man. I'm in love with marijuana.
He does look like a Shawnee.
Makes me feel just like an iguana.
He doesn't inhale.
I know you like no other. In the morning, I'm always looking for you, man.
He's doing good with the rhyme up there.
I'm in love with marijuana.
He's just like blowing it out right away.
Makes me feel just like an iguana. I know you like
out.
no other. In the morning, I'm always looking for you, man.
And he's got on Bobby Nick's hat.
Yeah, I thought that too, Bill. I thought who was this fake captain kind of character in here?
That's Shawnee.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of Shawnee resemblance in there, didn't it? Yeah.
Well, that's Shawnee with his old glasses, not the gay ones now.
Right. I call him his Warby Parkers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To Warby Parkers. There you go, Scott. So that's a fun one right there in Scott's hole. Smoking a bowl. I'm trying to fill a bowl and do a show and hang out with my chat. Oh, Scott, what do we have in here from the? It's the girl.
Yeah, it's an older one, so it's not nothing new. But this is her out smoking weed. And
Oh shit, that's right. You know, a lot of people when we would watch Tammy. That's right. We're going to go back to the love affair.
Oh, wow.
That is Scott and Tammy. It's a go back, folks, because she's not out there doing her thing as much as she used to when it was Scott and Tammy all the time. You know. So, yeah, and a lot of people speculate that she might have smoked weed or something like that. So let's see her. She's actually smoking weed in Scott's hole. Tammy.
Nice to be that way. I think I'm going to smoke that joint. You know what? I just am. All right. I'm just going to do it.
Look out.
Oh, wait, well.
Oh, and she farted.
Oh, shit.
Did you hear? Oh, that was a stinky frog.
A stinky
That was
frog.
a stinky frog. With that Indian food really makes you stink. Makes you stink. No, but I'm fixing to be on some marijuana.
I guess you ain't Southern if you don't say, you know what? I'm fixing to be on some marijuana, Bob. That means you know you're setting up, you know you're ready. I'm fixing them. I know that I'm about to get fucked up. I love that statement. I'm a fixin'. All right, well, there you go. Well, I'm a fixin' to wrap up this segment, but why don't we do this one more go around before we crawl out of Scott's hole? I'm going to play this Chris Popke track. It was the other version of the theme he made for us. He was so good to us. Follow the instructions, and let's make our way out of Scott's hole after we smoke one more bowl.
Down in Scott's hole.
Oh.
Smoking a bowl. Down in Scott's hole. Smoking a bowl. She likes to fly. But Tammy's wings have been denied.
God.
See, how about choking just like somebody else there, Scott, in that little thing right there. Hey, if you want to see, if you can't believe what you just saw right there, and you can't believe that there's longer forms of following them around and watching them videos, you should believe it because it all exists over there on Scott's channels. Scott and his friend, the Angry Iguana 112 channel, is where you can see like more lengthy videos of all of these characters over there and more characters. And if you want to see Bro Dog videos, he said Bro Dog is basically taking over the Prop Master 69. That's why we just do a little bit of it here. Scott goes in the hole so you don't have to. And that's what we just did, folks. We just went, let's crawl out of Scott's hole.
Makes Scott hard. Sacrifice in his yard. Tammy lives in a truck. Scott's down to fuck. Low cat tipping. Low cat tipping. Low cat tipping.
That's what we do. Unnecessary echo. That's what we do in Scott's hole. Go check out that stuff over Angry Iguana 112 and the Prop Master 69 if you want more of it. Until the next time we go into Scott's hole. Mandy Diff says, at the pot shop, I want a new bong. I like that song. I want a new bong. One that does what it should. One that won't fuck me up too bad. One that makes me feel real good. I want a new bong. Well, I don't have a new bong for you, but I do have. How about I smoke a joint with Snoop?
I feel like you get me high, bro.
Oh, there you go. I got the big old joint there on 420. We're falling and playing along right along with the stereotype. Oh, geez. I am going into my weed folder, folks. I told you I was going to. Here's another one. Scott, I think Scott's going to remember this one.
Oh, fuck.
So it's a cool stunt, but it's a waste of weed, ain't it?
Oh, man, that burned like hell.
I know, bro. Got 6 of them?
Yeah.
Every breath he takes, Scott.
Yeah.
Right up your nose. Gee.
Up there.
You got to get him. Oh. Now put him in your mouth.
He's drooling.
Come on, put him in, Drew. Put him in your mouth.
Oh, gee, that's how they did it before the dabs there, Mandy, I guess.
Wow.
Hey, could be like Juggalette Jen. She says she's the 25th. Like, I know there's been 25 to 30 of you in here most of the afternoon. I really appreciate it because you guys make this fun. It's more funner when you guys are here, guys and gals. All right. Well, I know what's more funner. FJM's a member having fun with his Tammy and Scott emoji in the chat. And you can too for as little as $1.99 if you want to member up here on the Vibe. Nice ticker, BF, live the Vibe. Is that a sideways joke and you weren't included on it or something like that? You should have been in on it there, Jen. I don't know. How you doing there, Jen? Thank you.
Bobby, you know that got to burn like hell. I can't get over that. That got to burn like hell.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah. I'm sitting here just doing one behind another, and it can get a little challenging.
I mean, to blow it back out through the nose can burn sometimes, but to take it raw through the nose.
And you saw what it did. You saw what it was doing to him. That made him drool like a fool. By the time it was all said and done there.
Sinuses coming out of the nose after he burned them out. Wow.
Unbelievable. All right. Well, we're going to keep the show going. We still have yet to get to, but we'll get to before long. We're going to get to the horoscope segments, and I'll do the Rock You Like a Horoscope. And if you want to, I'll read the weed strain they're saying for whatever kind of month you might be projected to have. They got a weed strain recommended for you since it is 420. But right now, I want to talk about the members-only show that happened Friday on Perry Caravella Live. And I want to catch up on Perry stuff because there will be a Monday night PCL. So let me change my little setup right here. I'm going to use the camera outside apartment 102. And we're going to talk about the crazy SOB and all the antics that goes over on Perry Talk. That's right, folks. It is Monday night. So that means Monday night PCL. So we're going to get you caught up with the little antics. If you're not a member, there are some members-only stuff out here on Twitter X that we'll share with you and talk about. One of the favorite things I liked about Friday, Scott, was if you didn't see any of the members-only show, they showed Perry the video extensively of Victor and Tony Hawk cleaning up his apartment while he was at the Jackal concert.
Okay.
So you can imagine how much he liked people just in his stuff and doing stuff. Like they got rid of some of his best stuff up to him. So let's take you right there and talk about, I'm going to tell you about the members only stuff here on Perry Talk. Watch this. So last week they started, I think it was 5 Pacific or something like that.
Right.
Members only show. But here he goes right here. Up in the upper corner, they're showing him Victor. Victor and Tony come over to clean out the place as a gesture, a goodwill gesture while he was at the Jackal concert. And this is Perry reacting to Victor throwing his stuff away on Perry Talk.
The hose was a lifetime hose.
Okay, Perry. The bopping has to stop.
What is the black hose? Is it just a hose? Just a big black hose.
It was an important.
Look how filthy it is.
So you see what that is, Scott? It's a big old, like, filled industrial hose. I think it might have been from his car detailing days.
Right.
It was just dust, you fucking ass.
It was rotting. It had holes in it.
It was not rotting, you dumb motherfucker. That was a lifetime hose.
No, it was rotting because you
didn't. It was still usable. It was brand fucking new and lifetime hose.
Look at that. It's a brand effing new. Look at
it. It was new.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No, you could say it all you want. It wasn't new. It was old. It was old and disgusting and rotting. Anyway, let's find out what happens.
Liar.
Let's find out what happens to it. I can't.
And you fucking sold it and
So this was I enjoyed this a bit, Scott, because Friday this is what they did for the members only show. They just they would read some chats and stuff, and then you go, okay, I want to show you another part of them cleaning out your place, and they just did one after another.
No, nobody sold it.
Stole it.
Stole using that. I think that's so covered in dust. Yeah, I think we get rid of that.
It's filthy. Yes.
What about the crate?
Keep it up for
The crate itself looks filthy.
Right, so it's filthy, but it's not falling apart.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's.
The hose is a lifetime hose. And he fucking stole my lifetime hose. I'm gonna fucking have you murdered. You fucking piece of horse
Jesus.
shit. You should die. Die.
He had to cut him off
for a hose.
Over a hose, Scott.
Yeah.
He's threatening assault and.
Are you done? Are you done? Over a hose.
Piece of fucking shit.
Worry, if you
It's
ever
a memory
need a
hose,
dust-covered
Scott.
hose like that, I'll ship you one overnight. If you ever need it, and say, hey, I need this long hose that just sat there. By the way, it just sat there for decades.
It was an auto detailing hose
from the 80s.
It was the best hose ever.
Once upon a time, I'm sure it was a great hose, Perry, but you haven't used it in decades, and it was just wasting space, collecting dust,
The memory.
grime, and dirt. And you're welcome, buddy.
He won't part with nothing.
35 years. You just keep this in your freaking.
35
years. At least he has it rolled up tight.
Bye bye hose.
So one after another, Scott. He had to sit there, one after another, and watch the place be clean from when he was already at the concert. So yeah, everything was like a sentimental hose or dusty memory. Everything was like dusty memories. Now you know what we were when we do replayables and all, and some of the chats, you might see if somebody named Dixon Cider, but Perry's got a new sponsor for his show.
The pervert that wrote this disgusting thing says, I love Dixon, my butt.
Dixon, my butt.
Or if you're gay, I love dicks on my butt. $10.
Wow.
$10, whoever you are, weirdo. Hey, beautiful. Oh, I know it's this weirdo. God. The first step is admitting it. Admitting what? That you're disgusting? Now continue the healing process by removing your lie about a tattoo and moving to Florida. I'll never move out of California, you fucking moron! There! Thank you! Over and out!
There you go. Dick's in my butt. And of course, he was cussing up a storm. He was yelling over shit. So that's why he's got the Barbie shirt. And he had multiple other shirts on because that is the newest punishment, is that he has to put a shirt on. What about Perry makes you smile? I don't know. But and you know the best thing about this is that he would not know any of that stuff was gone if Tom doesn't sit him down and show him this video, Scott. Like he didn't like look around and start the stream by going, "Hey, I noticed that this place looks different and all my shit is gone. Where is it at?" Like no awareness at all.
I know he plans on being a skier one day again and all that stuff, but what does he hang on to that car detailing stuff? Does he think he's going to be a car detailer again one day?
Well, because he's a hoarder, but he claims he's not, and Tom tells him all the time that's hoarder mentality.
Shut the fuck up.
Tom tells you all the time it's hoarder mentality. Yeah, it's all it is, bro. Everything's sentimental, like dirty hose memories. Like everything is a memory of something. So let's see what the Belch kiss. Let's see them. He's rocking one of his favorite Hooters shirts, the Belch kiss on Perry Talk.
Have you ever gone in for a kiss to a woman and then belched right in her face?
I don't remember belching.
As he lifts his ass cheek, Scott.
Yeah.
Look at that pose.
Of course he has.
In her face, but I remember French kissing one girl one time, and in the midst of a French kiss, a belch came out. That was embarrassing.
What was her reaction?
Yeah.
Shock.
Have you ever gone in for a kiss to a woman?
All right, Shy. That sounds appropriate to me. Shock it was. All right. Now, Scott, anybody regular here that knows about Perry knows that he is the person that every one of these infomercials is made for. He is a magic pill dude. Like, You tell him that something makes him sit on his ass and it can burn weight or make him the best version of himself he can be, he's on it. So as part of the cleanup operation, Tom said, hey, Victor, let's do a little magic pill research. Let's see what he's got in the magic pill cabinet, and looks at his papers, see what he's doing about magic pills.
You know what this is? This is magic pill research. When Perry is online.
Oh, God, oh, fucking mighty! Shut your fucking retarded mouth, you fucking mongoloid moron! Magic pill research!
Just gotta find.
Holy fucking shit!
He's watching an ad that is, on YouTube or whatever, and there's an advertisement. He writes these things like, I need that. I need that.
So yes, these are magic pills. He does have an addiction to what I would call magic pills.
Like you think you are a nutritionist or a doctor. You're nothing. You're a fucking phony. You're a filthy, disgusting, psychotic phony.
I'm psychotic.
Yeah,
I'm
you.
a psychotic phony. No, this is Perry. This proves my point. You just sit.
Proves your point about nothing because I don't have what I normally have.
We can actually do a magic pill check since you're there. Yeah, my friend in Croatia, he runs a big factory. All he makes is just newspaper and garbage. He sells them to stupid Americans. On the back, it's the lyrics to "You Really Got Me" by Van Halen.
Oh,
interesting.
What a fucking asshole!
Just throwing his shit away, Scott. Just
throwing shit away. That's mine. My privacy. My fucking paperwork. Piece of fucking hard shit. I want you out of my life, you fucking loser. He's never allowed in my home again.
He's just trying to help. I mean,
help my hand and fuck you for helping nothing. You're destroying my private life. You fucking phony!
Again, you can keep using the word phony, which you don't know what it means. Fatdiminisher.com. This is magic pill research. This is exactly what it is. The magic pill addiction that you have is tied into your obscene laziness. Because rather than actual diet or exercise or eating right, you'd rather get a, quote, magic pill. Like fat.
Are you out of your mind?
He's got a cabinet.
Are you fucking stupider than dumb?
You're
dumber than stupid?
Perry, you wrote it down right here.
Wheatgrass.
No, I'm looking at the top one. Fatdiminisher.com, as if there is such a thing.
Wheatgrass.
Okay, and then he's got athletic greens,
spirulina, maca.
It's all magic pills. So that's how, if you really want to see how the magic pill thing works.
You are just so retarded and so dumb, fucking idiotically stupid, and more R-worded.
How much
fucking mighty.
Money do you want to cost yourself today? You've already said it twice. That's 2 fines.
That's what
this is.
I see. I want to shout out Reverend Wild Bill. He get bowed out before I had a chance to bring him back in to say goodbye one time. But I think he's got to go Kroger and do his thing. And he says, "Gotta run and peace, everybody." Shout out Reverend Wild Bill. I wanted to bring him in on the 420 show as well. Thanks for checking in, Bill, as he checks out during Perry Talk. Have fun with the missus in Kroger. Look at this, guys. Apparently he was that dude, Scott. Look at this.
Is that really him?
That's really him. Skating in probably Liberace's backyard or what back in the day.
What the fuck off?
Well, I don't want to know what you had to do to earn that spot in that pool with Liberace, but
mismatched socks.
The mismatched boat, but they used to call them some people call them Bobo socks, and one knee pad. Somebody pointed out too, and the nut cutter shorts,
one elbow pad.
One elbow. It was probably 2 knee pads, and he put one on his elbow and one on his knee, Scott. Because sometimes when you didn't have money for both, you protected one side.
Yeah,
there you go. I think that's what he did, Scott.
It is, yeah.
I think that's a good pull. I remember doing that when you said that. I'm like, wait a minute. You had to do the 1 and the 1. So there you go. It must be the side. That's Perry. Probably I don't know what he did for Liberace's pool though.
Shut the fuck up.
But that's him pool skating back in the day. All right. Subscribe to Perry Caravello Live TV. That's right. If you want to see that members only show like I did, you can do it for as little as $4.99. They have Shop Vac level and Credenza level for $9.99. There you go. Here's an older one about crazy facts about Perry. Let's watch this a little bit on Perry Talk. Shout out to all my Perry heads, bone loads, and the like.
Crazy facts about Perry Caravello, Part 3. Did you know that in 1992, Perry answered an ad in the Penny Saver to be a star? He then found himself on a movie set kissing and smooching all the hot hunk male movie extras, which got him in deep trouble. He was then summoned to the office of casting director Randy Callahan. Perry offered to suck the penis of Randy in exchange for 3 SAG vouchers. Randy unbuckled his pants and pulled out his pale white member. Perry was disappointed by how small Randy's penis was, but he was turned on by the plump casting director, Pee-Pee. Perry sucked and sucked and sucked and slurped Randy down like a milkshake. After drinking Randy down, Perry then jerked Randy again. Perry then proclaimed he was a man made for men. So remember, next time you answer an ad in the penny saver, you may find yourself on your knees with a stranger's dick in your mouth.
So now it's time for me to sue this motherfucker for that comment alone.
Oh, he's suing everybody.
Very litigious.
Oh, yes, there he is. And he buys his magic pills at a restaurant. Yeah, he thinks they're not snake oil, Scott, because he buys them in person from these health food kind of nuts that he knows or whatever. So, wearing one knee pad and elbow pad is gay code for signaling you're a bottom.
Shut the fuck up.
I like that. Gross says Juggalo Jim. There you go, checking in. Well, there you go. It's going to happen tonight, folks. If it's 4 Pacific, let's do Perry math. That's 5, 6, 7 o'clock our time here on the East Coast of the United States. That's where I'll be in the chat, but hanging out with you guys later on tonight. After have me a little dinner, I'll sit down, watch a little Jeopardy, and be listening and watching Perry Caravello live. Well, let's watch this. Hi, diddly D. It's a gay man's life for Perry on Perry Talk.
He goes for 3 SAG vouchers. Perry sings "A Gay Man's the Life for Me." A gay man's the life for me. Oh, yo ho, and a mouthful of when he was done sucking, he took it in the bum. Started when Randy said he wanted more, so Perry turned around and let him in his back door. Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho. A gay man's the life for me. Cookie was a sailor, he always taught Perry, when you get in trouble, try to grab something hairy. When the ships went to port and Randy dropped his anchor, Perry had no choice but to play with his winker. Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho. A gay man's the life for me.
You'll see stuff like this on Media Share Monday if you tune in tonight.
A gay man's the life for me.
Disgusting, sick, degrading weirdos. Animalistic pieces of garbage. And all I'm going to say is it's Photoshop, because I never heard all that shit in my hallway.
So you're saying you liked it, Perry. That's what you're saying. That's what he's really saying. He's really saying that he liked it, guys. There you go. Oh, shit. Now, I remember. Now, this is just ridiculous. I think he enjoyed this too much. If you guys remember, this is Perry gets disciplined at the Heart Attack Grill in Vegas. Well, did he go there for those stupid races or something, I think? And he ended up going to that Heart Attack Grill where you have to, I don't know, you'll see what they do. They take your measurements and all that stuff, and they take your stats, and they see if you're having a heart attack by eating their big fatty burgers. Oh. And if you fail to eat it, Scott, then you get spanking. And I think he failed on purpose because he just wanted to get whipped on by trainee waitresses or something.
Shut the fuck up.
But that looks like a dude that's about to whip your ass.
Oh, you called that a freaking spanking. Let's go. You didn't finish your food? Now you're about to get...
So you get disciplined if you don't finish your food. So he didn't even try. He ordered some big shit. He knew he wasn't going to finish because he just wanted the spanking by the dude waitresses.
Yeah, come on. Come on. Now. Come on. All right. Go ahead, hold up here. Here. Grab up here. Give it to me, girls. Yeah, you ready? Stick it out. Stick it out. Give it to me, girls. Oh!
Another Perry.
Oh, you called that a freaking spanking. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, you're right, Widow Killer. Scotty, all they're doing is spreading that piss around. It's probably splashing.
Let's go, let's go.
Thank you.
And then he thanks him, Scott. Holy shit. See?
What kind of weirdo restaurant is that, man?
Yeah, it's some discipline thing where it's a heart attack burger. You're supposed to eat finish your plate if you get this certain thing, and if you don't, that's kind of the consequences of not finishing this particular meal. Is that you get the spanking. And Perry just ordered it knowing that he wasn't going to finish it, and that's all he really wanted out of it. So he wanted that RuPaul looking waitress to whoop on his ass. Well, there you go. Well, like I said, I'll be in the chat with you all later on tonight at 4 Pacific? That's 5, 6, 7 o'clock here on the East Coast of the United States. How about if I'll just run one of these Perry's tracks and we'll get on with some other stuff in the show? Because we do have some other things to get on to. How about we just do simply the Perry of Death? Fuck you too, Barry. Oh, unnecessary echo. They kicked him out and banned him when he asked them to fuck him with a strap on.
Shut the fuck up.
That was a little too far. They kind of pushed. Yeah, it was discipline, Perry, not anything with that. And that's how we do Perry talk in the middle of the day. As soon as I find my element, that was Perry talk.
Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk.
Well, that's what we just did. We just wrapped up Perry talk. I'll be in the chat with you all later on tonight, but it is 4:20 here on BF Live The Vibe, and we still do have our show to finish up. We have to
hey, you know what's cool? What's up, I guess our fucking the premiere of Alberta just announced that we will be staying on the time that we're on. So no more changing the clocks. No more falling back and springing forward and this bullshit. Fuck yeah. That's going to be awesome.
Well,
that's going to be awesome.
Canadian friends, they always threaten. I mean, it's funny. They always threaten around the time changes. If we're going to do something about this, we're going to decide. We're finally going to make a decision, and we're not going to change. We're going to stay on one or the other. So you're saying they finally did it, huh?
We're the fourth province to do this now. So yeah, maybe the rest of Canada will follow through, and maybe the United States will fucking do the same thing. Hopefully.
Yeah, who knows, Bobby Nick? You tried that shit with the metric system too, and you see how we resisted that, right? So that's how that works.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it will be, now that you're going to keep the time and the days the length that they are, maybe it'll be daylight long enough for you to notice a hot air balloon make an emergency landing in your yard. Play the sound. Trying to get the sound baby.
Being 13 people landed in the backyard of a Temecula home.
Hi, everybody!
There they
The
are.
homeowner was watching television around 8:30 Saturday morning when a neighbor knocked on his door.
Go and answer the door. And this guy's like, they just landed in your backyard. I'm like, what?
And then Hunter and his wife Jenna, who had been in another room at the time, went outside.
So I go into the backyard and I open the sliding glass door and there's a basket full of 13 people.
Look at this shit. In somebody's backyard. Balloon akimbo.
In my back.
And they're just like, chill. But look, if our course, Scott, took me to a place and I'm in somebody's backyard, right? I'm thinking we wasn't supposed to end up there. So I'm thinking that something must have went wrong along the way. So you bet your ass that if I get that close to the ground, I'm getting the fuck out of that basket. You ain't gonna see me. They'll stand there posing for pictures and shit. Nah.
The
out.
pilot, he was masterful. He got it like right down inside, like directly into the backyard where there was nothing. Like the balloon didn't catch on anything. No one was injured.
The homeowners say the hot air balloon pilot told them the wind died, forcing him to make an emergency landing.
You can kind of see in the video of how they came in, and he kind of just plopped straight down and was moving very slowly.
I run to the back and there's a whole group of people that are just waving at me. And I'm like, oh my God. So the sound I heard was the flames. And I'm like,
is the wife on there with shower hair on the internet? Is this what we're looking at?
Hi.
So there you go. That's what it's like. If a hot air balloon lands unexpectedly in your backyard. Let's see. It says, with a space chief, it says, if you finish your meal, they take you out to your car in a wheelchair, and then they blow you. But Perry wanted his ass hurt like 1992, which proves that he's gay.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go. It's a weird kind of a tradition they have there. Hey, Articulate John says, have fun on that Canada time over there.
Oh, I fucking will.
Have fun on Canada time with your state Canadian, which we learned about earlier today.
That's not real.
That's not real. I got two of them now, state Canadian and Canadian bacon.
Not really. There, yeah.
So light at 5 a.m., Bobby.
I don't give a fuck about when it gets light or when it gets dark. I just don't want to have to fucking change the goddamn time anymore. Why? It's useless. It's like fucking cutting off the top of a blanket and sewing it onto the bottom of a blanket and thinking that your fucking blanket is longer. It's not.
Wow, exercise, a futility demonstration from Bobby Nick. Articulate John says of that balloon story, hey, you can't park that here. You can't park that here. Hey, can't park that in people's yards. There you go. All right, Bobby Nick, before we get into going on again about state Canadian and all that stuff, I'm gonna play in some other video out of my weed hopper, and then we're gonna have to do Rock You Like a Horoscope segment for Monday to do the weed horoscopes and all that stuff to see what the stars have in mind for us and what kind of weed strain you might need for this particular month. Oh, here, since we're doing 420 show, I'll play this while you smoke. If you want to smoke right now, you can smoke anytime you want, but do you have a device like this one? Like Seth Rogen? Look at this bong, Scott.
Yeah.
Where's Mandy at?
That's
that's a dab thing.
Dear God. So crazy.
I want to see what Mandy thinks about this. She's our resident bong expert. Oop. Oh shit! He'd be like this. Hit us, huh?
Dear God.
That's crazy.
Just dumbfounded. They're created by man. We can solve them by man.
Yeah, all right. We can do that. All right, let's get on. Ooh, I hit right there. All right. Playing in the background on their own. I thought that was pretty cool. Just got my snacks from Food Lion, says Mandy Diff, and that was a nice rip right there. How did you like that little rig right there? It's pretty neat, Mandy Diff. On a 420 show here on The Vibe. Everybody else is doing a 420 show, so hell, we like to smoke weed, so why don't we do ours? Hell, I forgot to smoke mine. Let's see. System corrupt, smoking THC. What I got here? I got some other fun things I'm going to share with you. Oh, see what I got here. Spoonful of dank. This is something that will get Scott's attention and many of my other weedhead and munchie friends. Weed and munchies, two problems solved in one. Hash infused Uncrustables.
Oh yeah.
Take care. You get your high and your munchies.
Thicker than peanut butter. Yeah, this shit gon' make me bust open like an egg with confetti. If you say you won't smoke, I push over something heavy. We gon' hit a drive by 4 deep in the Chevy. Springfield, hollow tip, run right through his belly. Big machine gun, I ain't talking about Kelly. Got the trap jumper, you can hit me on the telly. Just bust down the pack. They be like, why you smell it? She thicker than peanut butter. Jelly, she gon' make me bust open like an egg with confetti. If you say you won't smoke, I push over something heavy. We gon' hit a drive by 4 deep in the Chevy. Springfield, hollow tip, run.
There you go. 2 steps in one, Scott. That way you can just get your buzz.
Scott's digging it. He's
like it. Scott feel no pain right now with that new popcorn.
His eyes look like they are like fucking 20 pounds.
They are. They're kind of heavy. All right, but so before Scott checks out on me totally, why don't you guys start throwing your astrological signs in the chat and let me know if you want your weed sign read, what kind of strain it's recommending for you based on the month you're expected to have. But before I start, I want to thank Juggalette Jen for giving me a $2 super chat. Thank you, Jen. She goes, would you like me to read you with my cards, BF? No, not right now. I'm going to do this segment. Maybe we can put something together another time.
She's got a show. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but she does tarot readings now on this show. So yeah, I think that's what she's asking if you'd want.
I don't want to mix streams right now. I don't want to cross streams and all. But yeah, I've seen she does like some kind of Oracle night stream. So check out Juggalette Jen.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah.
I know things. I see things. Thank you, Juggalette Jen, for the $2. I appreciate all.
She's got a jug. She's got a jug cam too on there.
Yeah.
She's got a jug cam too.
Well, that's what everybody's calling it.
I did see a second camera the other day when I did pass by that, Scott. Yeah, you did point that out. Yeah,
it gets you a look at the cards and whatever else, you know.
She's got, well, when it's card cam, it's card cam, but when it's not card cam, it's tit cam. It's Widow Killer says, just posted the Jack and Rod show where Seth Rogen and Maria Munoz smoke weed and laugh. That is funny. That's a good one because the person's trying to be serious. So Jack and Rod was the fictitious show that Richard and Sal had on the Howard Stern show, right, Scott?
Right. I just now remembered what this is. Yeah.
We're going to put it all together. We're going to use all of our brain cells together. So, yes, the famous laugh, like I played that Seth Rogen laugh, kind of goes a little something like this. Oh, let it play. Play it. There you go. Well, that's a famous laugh. That was a famous sound drop from the Howard Stern show. And Maria Menounos. Well, it's like peanut butter and jelly time. Let's put them both together here. This is when Richard and Sal, they would have all of these authors all they want to do is get on some type of media and promote their book. So they thinking that Jack and Rod is a real show. They're on to promote whatever latest project they have. But then they run against Seth Rogen and Maria Menounos, just putting their laughing here. Just watch it. Here. It's self-explanatory.
This is the greatest. I'm going to play a phony phone call I think you're going to like. I like this one a lot. Richard and Sal came up with a good one. They took Seth Rogen, his laugh and stuff, talking about ayahuasca and all that. And they took Maria Menounos' laugh.
I got a fresh one here. I'm going to smoke while I listen to this.
And they did the Jack and Rod show. And Maria and Seth are two kids who love marijuana. And there's a woman on who tries to convince kids that marijuana is no good.
Okay.
So here we go.
So this is the perfect setup. I showed you Seth smoking his rig, so everybody knows the weed head that is Seth Rogen.
Back on the Jack and Rod show, please welcome Denise Krochta.
Hey, my name is Denise Krochta, and I have a book out called Sweat, A Practical Plan for Keeping Your Heart Intact While Loving an Addict. And I spend a lot of time with my passion helping families who have addicts in their families.
So hear that. So they come on there. They're quite serious about their book and their topic, and they're super anxious about any airtime they can get to talk about it. So they got Jack and Rod. They're on the Jack and Rod show talking about their project.
On the phone because today here in the studio we have my teenage son Seth and my teenage daughter Maria, and they've actually been in the green room smoking marijuana. They're really high and they don't listen to us, and we were wondering, could you possibly set them straight and get them off marijuana?
I will do my best.
All right.
Good morning, Seth and Maria.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this. So, Seth and Maria, do you know that the pot that you smoke now is sometimes laced with very harmful chemicals? It's not just pot like it used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
And you like that? You like that?
Yes.
Yeah, so you like to know what it does to your brain?
Fuck it, man.
So what do you think it does to your brain?
Duh.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay. How does smoking pot make you feel?
Pretty awesome.
Exactly.
Well, if people listen to this show, they're going to figure out that it's probably not a good thing to smoke marijuana. It may not help you too, but it might help other people. I can tell you that for many kids it is a joke, and it's a joke all the way to not having a life after you get a little older.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. But is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah, so you think that's okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you don't really plan on having a good fun life later on, because it turns into quite a bit of misery later on.
No.
No.
So this is all a joke. I could see that.
Exactly.
And what I like the brilliance about this is that they were using a soundboard. You know, there were cases where they would kind of get in cahoots with a celebrity and say, hey, you want to mix it up and do a call? But the brilliance of Richard and Sal is that those are from appearances. Those are sound drops that probably Fred has to this day. I have them in my computer, too, about Maria Menounos laugh and all. So, like this one. So them just having a soundboard and messing with this author and man, just coming up with these answers on the fly.
You know what? This is the most important thing that I always learned. You cannot reason with an addict.
Fuck no, you crazy.
Just as I said before, you can't reason with somebody who's using pot. So I would suggest find a therapist or someone that they are close to talk
to. It sounds like this guy's smoking a little synthetic marijuana.
Oh my God, I'm dying right now.
Good luck with that.
Fucking A, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
There you go.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
That's great.
Can't get anywhere with those two addicts.
She's right. You can't talk to him.
Don't you know you're not going to have a good life afterward when you get older? Well, this is what I thought. You can't reason with addicts.
You can't reason with that, I guess. That's the lesson of that one. All right. Well, let's see if we can reason with the stars. We're finally going to get to probably what end up being our final segment of the show today. And I've already seen some astrological signs coming in. So if you haven't put them in already, folks, go ahead and throw your astrological signs into the chat. I'll make my way over to my horoscope reading desk. I'll caress my crystal balls ever so gently to bring you the Monday 420 edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope to see what the stars have in mind for all of us. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Here I am, folks. And there you are, and here we are for the Monday 420 edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope. Let me set a proper mood right here before I make my way over to the chat. Go into my media assets and play a little brown chicken, brown cow. Now we go over to the chat, and I'm going to go up into it where I'm going to see where the first one came through. Thank you, Juggalette Jen. We'll get together on something. Let's see. Got a little jump here. Damn it, jump real good. All right, we're going to go, Mandy, I need a new bong. The next one was Weed Horoscope for Leo, and Leo cups Virgo. Here comes the first of two for our friend, the Space Nerd, and all of the Leos joining us today. Let's pull up the Weed Horoscope specifically for Leo. Here we go, Leo. We'll click on Leo, and it is as follows for Leo. Let me show you right here. Show you the screen that I'm seeing. Leo, they are recommending for your strain horoscope on 420. Leo, they're recommending Blue Dream strain for our Leo friends. We chose this strain for you because this month has you moving between conversation and vision, needing to stay mentally sharp while also grounded enough to follow through on what actually inspires you. Blue Dream is a sativa dominant hybrid known for its balanced high, offering cerebral stimulation alongside a subtle full body ease. So you can stay engaged in ideas, conversations, and opportunities without burning out or losing focus there, Leo. April opens with a conversation or piece of information that subtly catches you off guard. Something someone says makes you pause because it hits closer to home than you did, or calls out something you've been skirting around for a while. So there you go. There's your weed strain, Blue Dream. So that's the kind of month you're supposed to have for our Leos checking in. Now I'm going to do this. Yes, please, Scott.
Prepare yourself for some internet interference here and within.
Well, we made it past 55, but I'll look out for it. And you guys let me know. I'll listen.
58 it'll be.
All right, I'll let you scream it out. All right, Scott. Well, while you do that, fingers crossed for our internet, I'm going to read the second of two for our friend, the Space Nerd. It's for our Virgos, so it's for myself, and it's for the Space Nerd and all the Virgos joining us today. Your Virgo weed strain horoscope for 420 today. Virgo, Northern Lights is what they're recommending. We chose this strain for you, Virgo, because this month is asking you to slow down and get honest about something is actually costing you, whether it's your time or your money or your energy. Northern Lights is a classic indica, known for its deeply relaxing full body effects that settle into your muscles and quiet your mind, making it easier to come back to yourself after being stretched too thin. And you notice it's a little past the halfway point on THC, Scott. That's a good one. Northern Lights.
I believe I've had that before.
Have you had that?
Yep.
That's cool. I'm still stuck on the Super Booth. Let's see. Even members only. The Barbie t-shirt from earlier. All right. Just a reminder, Perry choked his wife in front of his young daughter because she cooked pasta in a saucepan. That he did. He did do that.
Shut the fuck up.
Who does that? I don't know who does that. He does that. All right, let's go on. Looking for our next sign. Be surprised if you save the load for Randy Brody. Hey, Terry Nee checks in and goes, yo, man, happy 420 stoners. That was my skull, dude. That's Terry Nee checking in on the vibe. Oh, I know exactly what Terry Nee is up to if you guys want to see. Why he hasn't been in the chat, I can show you right here. Like to see it? Here it go. And then we'll continue on with if you want your regular horoscope or the weed horoscope, but Terry is currently checking in from the Villages.
Hey folks, join Terry at the Villages for some fun and laughter. Let's explore, connect, and make memories together. Don't miss out on the good vibes.
Hell yeah, Terry Nee is doing his thing at the Villages, people.
Hey folks, join Terry at the Villages for some fun and laughter. Let's explore, connect, and make memories together. Don't miss out on the good vibes.
There you go. Thank you for checking in, Terry Nee from the Villages. Shout out to anybody checking in from the Villages. Spanking that piss-soaked diaper will go back in the chat a little too far. Looking for some more astrological signs so we can continue on with the Rock You Like a Horoscope. Here we go. There's Juggalette Jen checking in, and she would like her to. You want the weed ones, the Juggalette Jen? Of course you do. Here comes Cancer for Scott Fitzpatrick and Juggalette Jen. We're doing the weed strain horoscopes for 420 today. Here we go. I'll screen share it with you and let you know. Stop sharing that one and share this one instead. Here we go. Cancer, cereal milk is the strain that's being recommended. We chose this strain for you, Cancer, because this month is asking you to stay emotionally present while also navigating pressure from the outside world. And you need something that softens the edges without completely checking you out. Cereal milk is known for its calming, slightly euphoric, and body-settling effects. Oh my God. I'm already getting ahead, Scott, because look at that THC. That can help take the edge off emotional tension while keeping you mentally aware, Scott. That is almost like full on the THC. Look. Whoa, cereal milk. I'm a high THC guy there, Scott, so there you go. Yeah. Cereal milk is the strain for Cancer they're recommending for you and Juggalette Jen. Now, Bobby Nick, he told his smoking stories earlier from back in his younger days when he was a smoker. So this is going to be Sagittarius for Bobby Nick, if he were be smoking, and all the Juggalette Jen and all of the Sagittarius joining us today. Your weed horoscope is as follows, Sagittarius. It says, blueberry is what, oh, that's Scorpio, excuse me. Who's next there? Here we go. Pineapple Express, oddly enough, is what they're recommending. Oh, but look, Scott's like,
Fuck yeah!
We chose this strain for you, Sagittarius, or they say SAG, because this month is pulling you back into what feels fun, social, and creatively alive. But you still need to stay clear of what you're actually saying, and yes, who is around you. Pineapple Express is a sativa-dominant hybrid, known for its long-lasting energetic effects that hit quickly, leaving you feeling buzzy, alert, and creatively engaged without completely losing your footing. Pineapple Express is recommended, the second of two for Juggalette Jan and Bobby Nick and all of the Sagittarius joining us.
Seth Rogen.
Today. And Seth
Rogen.
Rogen.
Pineapple Express.
That's right. There you go. He says what?
I'm just.
I think Pineapple Express is the best weed movie since Cheech and Chong.
Yeah. All right, Scott's going out on a limb today, letting you know on 420 he got pineapple.
Half Baked though was good.
Yeah, look. All right. Let's see. She got her snacks. Nice rip from earlier. Thank you, Juggalette Jen, for your $2 super chat from earlier. Articulate John liked the crust of the Uncrustable we were showing earlier. Here we go. We have Aquarius for me and Taurus for Written Off and Wendy. And regular and weed, if you don't mind, I will do that. I'll do that for my friend Crazy Cute Sunflower. Here goes Aquarius, the first of two for you and for Josh from
Tennessee.
Here comes the Aquarius, your standard Aquarius. Rock you like a horoscope forecast. A heavier than usual vibe in your living space could hang around like a dark cloud for a few days, but it definitely passes after that. Play, sing, dance, be silly. Do what you can to bring yourself some joy. And as for Crazy Cute Sunflower, it is for Josh from Tennessee and all of the Aquarius joining us today. All right. Let's see, I'll jump back and forth. And now I'll do Aquarius weed horoscope, weed strain for my Aquarius friends joining us today. Let's take it to Aquarius. Aquarius, make sure they are recommending Super Lemon Haze for our Aquarius weed strain horoscope. Let's see why. Super Lemon Haze. We chose this strain for you because this month has your mind moving quickly, Aquarius. With more conversations, ideas, and things pulling your attention than usual. And you need something that can match that pace without completely throwing you off. Super Lemon Haze is a sativa-dominant hybrid known for its bright, citrusy profile and energetic, lively effects that hit quickly, keeping you mentally engaged and alert. There you go. There's two of them for you. You got the weed one, you got the regular one. Now, how about this? I'll go back over to our other horoscopes. For our friend Wendy Pack and for our friend Written Off and all the Tauruses joining us today, here comes your Monday 420 Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Taurus, you might feel a little off regarding matters of authenticity for a few days. Expect a greater sense of alignment later in the week. Money could be emotional for a few days, so don't decide anything based on feelings. The second of two for my friend Crazy Cute Sunflower. It's for Written Off. It's for Wendy Pack and all the Tauruses joining us today. It is your... And now we're going to switch over real quick. Don't think I forgot. I'm going to do the Taurus strain horoscope. Let's see what they're recommending for Taurus for this month on 420. Oh, they're recommending grape ape. We chose this strain for you, Taurus, because this month is asking you to slow down in a real, embodied way and to actually listen to what your body has been trying to tell you. Grape Ape. Grape Ape is an ideal strain to reach for when you're trying to chill out after a long day. Create space to process what's been coming up, or simply give yourself permission to rest without needing to justify it at all. There you go. There's your strain. There you go. You got two of them. You got two Aquarius. You got two Taurus, and we're going to keep on moving down the line. Thank you, Crazy Cute Sunflower. Mandy Diff checks in. She says baseline. Buckshot Kid says, take care and love you all in a gay way. And we already read Vag/Sagittarius right there. So there you go. See there, Buckshot. Cool, says Juggler Jen. Aries and Libra, asked my friend Mandy Double Diff, I call her. She was one of the first. Her and Space Nerd were the first two to double diff. Double dip, that is. Here comes your first of two, Mandy. Here comes Aries. Stars begin to sync, Aries, in your regular forecast. Stars begin to sync. Thursday, make your move today through Wednesday for best odds. Don't let discouragement take hold this week, because by next week, there's less likelihood. A sincere message could land well. That's a separate sentence. There you go, Mandy Diff. The first of two for you and all of the Aries joining us. There it is. And I will take a second to acknowledge that 8 minutes after 3 o'clock, we're supposed to do 3 hours here, folks. But I do have to acknowledge when we go past 3 hours, we call it something around here. We call it or an overvibe. All right, I'm going to read the second of two for Mandy Diff. This is Libra. Libra, the next couple of weeks, aren't favored for handling any joint financial matters. Your own sector is polluted for a few days. After that, universal stars head underwater for more than 1 week. There's another one for Mandy Diff and all of the Libras joining us today. There you go, Mandy. There is your... And we're down to two as Bobby Nick gave us a little bit digital Irish goodbye. Thank you, Bobby Nick. All right, we're going to wrap up here pretty soon here. We just want to finish up this segment, and then we'll get on down the road. I'm going to look for any more coming in. Let's see. Did I do your strain ones real quick? Did I do those for Mandy Diff? Let me do those real quick. Do Aries and Libra real quick for Mandy Diff and the weed strain. Got to see what Aries is for Mandy Diff. Aries, they're recommending something called Jack Herer. Jack Herer?
I've had
never heard of it. Have you, Scott? I've not heard of it.
For real, yeah.
Well, we chose this strain for you because you're moving with more clarity, speed, and instinct this month, and you'll need something that supports that without clouding your judgment. Jack Herer is known for its focused, energizing, and clear-headed effects, making it easier to act on what feels right without getting stuck in overthinking or second-guessing yourself. There's the Aries strain. Now let's do the Libra strain for my friend Mandy Diff checking in today. Thank you, Mandy. Let's see what they're recommending for our Libra friends on 420. Your Libra horoscope. They're recommending forbidden fruit. We chose this strain for you, Libra, because this month has you navigating other people more directly than usual. And you need something that helps you come back to yourself after being pulled into someone else's energy. Forbidden fruit is an indica known for its deeply relaxing, full-body effects that settle in quickly, easing tension and taking the edge off stress without requiring you to check out completely. Yeah. There you go. There's both of your weed strains, Mandy Diff. Indica or nothing, says our friend Spawn checking in. I agree with that. Although I have both in the house right now. Why Florida? Always Florida. Looking for more signs in here. And I need that cereal milk stat, says Juggalette Jen. What was the cereal milk stat? Oh, you mean right away. Let's see. All right. Well, let's see. Pineapple Express is greater than half baked. You got Spawn checking in with you, Scott.
I think so too.
All right. Crazy cute. Get the local juggler gent. Danny McBride is hilarious in Pineapple Express. I shave my armpits so I'm aerodynamic when I fight is the best quote from any movie. Says Sean Riggle. Ooh, Crazy Cute's writing something saucy because they blocked it the first time. Hey, Jan, and happy 420, girl. Hey, Jim, I hope you just caught Libra because I just read that again for Mandy Diff. I just laid those out for her. So I hope you caught them, buddy. Happy 420, says Jugglehead Jen. Chocolate edibles. I'm awesome. No, you're awesome for hanging out here for more than 3 hours with me. Thank you, Crazy Cute Sunflower. Thanks for everybody that membered up, super chatted, or anything. All right, well, I think I got mine. I think we pretty much took care of everybody, Scott. We got yours and everybody's. So there you go, folks. We did the Rock You Like a Horoscope segment today, but we did with a little weed twist for 420. We did the weed horoscopes for Rock You Like a Horoscope, and we'll do them again on Wednesday. It's the next time. We'll see what the stars have in mind for all of us when we rock you like a horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. And there you have it, folks. At the end of what is now 3 hours and 13 minutes. We're 13 minutes past the 3 hour part where we normally do 3 hours every day. But I'm happy to hang around and over vibe any day where there's 18 or more of you in the chat, which there currently is, everybody. So we're going to make a little adjustment recommended by Buckshot Kid, since he's so eager to take credit and or blame for this, that we're going to try members only on Thursday this week in order to let the week play out a little bit and drum up some memberships and maybe drum up a little excitement for that. So look for the members only show. We won't do that tomorrow. We'll do it on Thursday. But let's do a little round of plugs and stuff like that and goodbyes for everybody. Bobby Nick did the Irish goodbye on us, but we are in over vibe. I can't very well blame him. And he's up all the time podcasting. So he's probably going to take a nap right now, maybe, or get something to eat. But you know you're going to see him on a show again real soon, and it'll probably be over there on Rumble, right there on Nick TV Live on the Rumble. And if you're on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Nick TV Live. And he's got Enmer Live now, whatever, on YouTube. He's got all that stuff, folks. You know what to do. You just pick up your phone, turn it on one of these services, and Bobby Nick will be on doing a show. Thank you, Bobby Nick, for doing my show. Check out Andrew the Giant on Andrew the Giant 96 and No Filter with Andrew and Friends. We didn't get no Andrew settings today, Scott.
No, I checked on him though. He's been making some shorts. He's out. He's around.
I did see was it Instagram, or I don't know if it's an Instagram short or maybe it was in my reels or something. But shout out to our boy Andrew the Giant. We hope you're doing well and you'll be coming around to feeling more like yourself soon. And Scott, we went and.
We're hoping to have No Filter come back Tuesday, if provided Andrew's able, up for it. We'll go see how it goes this Tuesday.
All right, well, that'd be on No Filter with No Filter Andrew and then Andrew the Giant 96 are his two channels. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. If you come here tomorrow at 12 noon East when we do our round of plugs, maybe we'll be a little closer to actually knowing if the show is going to happen if we hear from Andrew. But we did have fun going in Scott's hole today, and he made it a 420 theme. He has a low-cal compilation video that has extensive videos of not only those people we showed you, but more odd, crazy people, Scott. Tell them about your channel. Any last words or anything you want to say, Scott, finishing up?
A little local news. Daniel Larson might be free as early as this year. Be running the streets crazy as hell again. And if anyone wants to see any videos like the local stuff, at Angry Iguana 112, and I'm about to bust into a couple of bean burritos and one more for the road.
Hell yeah, Scott. I like that. Yes, we're going to smoke one more for the road. Check out that crazy low-cal stuff and everything that Scott is up to on the Angry Iguana 112 channel. He and his friend, the Angry Iguana, do that together. And if you want to see Bro Dog, I know Bro Dog is kind of running around more. So if you want your Bro Dog fix, he says that Propmaster 69 is where the Bro Dog content exists. So there you go. One last time for Propmaster 69. Thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick. And I like what you said, man. We got to smoke one on the way out the door. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's been 3+ hours of a show. Please join us here tomorrow. It'll be a regular show. It won't be members only. We're going to do that on Thursday. Join us here every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon East, whether it's members only or not. I'll be here at 12 noon East. Buckshot Kid will probably say I'll be here at 12:01 or so, but I'll be here for at least 3 hours plus sometimes. So for Scott Fitzpatrick, for Bobby Nick, my friend Andrew the Giant, Pecan 420 who stepped in with us today, the Reverend Wild Bill, and all of our chat family friends, it's not bye, folks. It's bye for now. Let's smoke one real quick. Come on, smoke it. Come on.
All right.
Another dab dog for dunks. Doo-doo-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done, and another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab dog for dunks. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Awesome, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your 420 show today, Scott. I hope go ahead and enjoy that new stuff that you got. It seems like it's doing you no problems right there.
I'm going to get a couple burritos and go to take a nap.
He sounded serious about that stuff. Like, I'm not going to get some bean burritos. So that's why we're not going to say bye, folks. It's just basically bye for now. Have a great rest of your Monday, folks. Peace and love. And we'll see you the next time we see you on the Vibe.
Enough internet for me
tomorrow.
Today.
12 p.m. East, folks. Bye for now. See you tomorrow. See you in the chats, everybody. Thank you.
All the stupidity I saw today.
Happy 420.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's being live.
Okay. Playing with it.
Oh my.